Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to do some Dragon of Icespire Peak. This is with a pretty awesome group, and we are on session number 12. A couple shoutouts. Music is done by Sirenscape. You can check out a link in my About section there. And they have some great music, and this is the Dragon of Icespire Peak sound set. It's pretty good. I like it. Anyways, also to Extra Life, help the sick kids out. Please donate, help them out, guys. Especially with COVID, things like that. Things are tough, and every little bit of support helps. So, with that, I'm gonna jump in the Discord now. Hello.
My mic's down.
How's it going, guys? We good?
Yep.
All right, sweet.
Can you hear me say yep, then yep?
Yep, I can hear that.
Excellent.
That's a plus. So, you guys, little recap from last time, had managed to deal with a horrible curse, the lycanthropy from these were-rats. You guys were fortunate enough. Varus almost screwed you at one point, but you guys managed to get through it and made your way up to the hunting lodge, where you met Falcon, and you also met Corwin and his little assistant there, Pell. So you guys kind of met him, and when you guys kind of seen Falcon, he's like this really strong, buff, very handsome fellow, very polite, but at the same time, he has that attitude where he's not afraid of anything. But you guys met him. You guys did manage to buy a bunch of horses while you were there. So you bought these horses, and you guys continued on your way up to the loggers' camp. You guys know from back in town that you had to deliver this ox with a bunch of supplies. So you guys are kind of heading on your way up there. So I'll just give a little splurt here again of what you kind of see as you're like rolling up. The logging camp spreads along the south shore of the river, where a dozen tents are arranged on a sandy beach. Near a dock stands a cabin with logs stacked under an awning. Older cabins close have been torn down to leave only what looks like stone chimneys and foundations. A grim silence hangs over the camp, and you see no one around. So, this is what you guys see. Don't move or anything yet, guys.
Nope.
All right, can you guys, can everyone see okay?
Yep. Good.
Yep.
Okay. So, Strike. You and Sienna kind of started to move up, and you guys get like this really uneasy feeling kind of that like overcomes you slightly as you're like making your way into this camp, and it starts to intensify as you're like getting closer and closer. As you're kind of like looking around, you notice like some of these tents. Actually, let's get a perception from Sienna and Strike only at this point. You know what? We can get the rest of you to roll as well, just with a disadvantage.
Is this me actively looking, or just like on the side? Because I use guidance.
No, no. You just as you're walking up. Your chance to use guidance for perception expired already.
All right. I tried.
I dropped a 23.
Oh, brutal. All right, Rain's pretty perceptive.
So no, hang on. I clicked disadvantage, but it hasn't put it on, so I might be shit yet. Let's see.
Oh, okay, yeah. So 11.
There you go. Much worse.
9.
Yeah.
Nice. So pretty high. Sienna, you don't know shit. So, Strike, as you're kind of like walking up, you're starting to realize, like you're looking at these tents, and they look like some of them are torn as you're starting to walk up, and you're also noticing that it looks like they're like burned, but not by fire, like something else. You're not really sure. Rain, you noticed that as well. Varus, you also noticed that. But Sienna and Theron, you're not really paying attention now. You're kind of like looking about at the river flowing by, which is up here. It's a large river. You guys are I would say 99% sure that this is the Neverwinter River that's flowing by. It is a fast current, and it is quite large. So, Strike, as you're kind of like moving up and you're like starting to inspect these tents a little closer, you start to feel something underneath your feet. And by your feet, I guess your horse's feet, because your horse starts to shake a little bit, and you just start feeling the ground moving, and all of a sudden, something pops up. I'm just gonna get a picture here.
Just a quick question. My disengage and everything, that applies to the horse as well, or?
No, it would definitely not.
Oh.
Definitely would not. Basically, your horse would have to have that ability to do that.
I gotta lose this horse.
Okay. So, Strike, as you are kind of... see if I can get in here properly. My map so that the stream can actually see this. Alright, close enough. Alright, Strike, so you actually... You stepped in the worst place possible, to be honest. And this...
As always. As always.
This thing pops out of the ground right in front of you. And this is what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
So it's this very large beast. As it kind of pops out of the ground, you can all give me a nature to see if you've ever seen one of these things before or heard of them.
Yep, early have.
Cyanna, you don't know anything about Strike. You know nothing about this creature.
A bug!
Oh, I can't see anybody else's token.
Yeah,
Is that normal?
I think we're both in the same boat with the crappy computers that
You
are
can't
screwing
see
up your stream.
tokens.
I certainly don't have a crappy computer.
Oh, well,
I built this thing from the ground up.
mine is not showing it either, I think.
I can see tokens, and I do have a crappy computer.
Oh.
Theron and Varys, you guys had this problem last time.
Yeah.
So you guys can't see anything?
No,
Everything's like gray except like lines are black, like behind like trees and bushes and stuff.
yeah, same thing.
Like,
Try refreshing the browser, maybe?
the rest of you can... They had this problem last time, both of them. I don't know why.
I had it grayed out when I first started, but it loaded up after a few moments.
You guys might want to look online for a fix for that, because from what I'm seeing, everything looks correct. You guys should be able to see. I got nothing for you.
Have you guys tried shutting all your other tabs and applications? I find that helps.
You guys
I
have
mean, the only thing I
some-
have open is the Sirenscape, I think. That's it. And Discord.
What about, like, your browser settings? Do you have something blocked? Something like that?
It's just the default settings for Chrome.
Everyone else is using Chrome as well?
Yeah.
I'm in Firefox.
Yeah, I'm in Firefox.
I have Firefox up as well.
Alright, let me download Firefox in the
Well,
background.
no, because Theron is using Firefox and his is an issue as well. So,
Ah, okay.
maybe I'll try screwing around with the map. I could try turning off the fog of war, maybe.
I think that helped last time.
Did that
It did.
help?
My screen just
I-
went black.
I switched browsers and I'm loading it up now to see if that's gonna fix it.
Just refresh, maybe.
Yep. Refresh.
You two had the exact same issue last time, and I don't know if it's like setting. You guys might want to just look online after this.
Yeah, I'm in a new browser. and now everything is black. I can see my token, but everything else is completely black.
Yeah, that's how mine is too.
Okay, well, I wonder if I can... Here, let me set up some stuff here, since you guys are making my life fucking hell. Wasn't so bad on like a map where it doesn't matter, but this does matter. Why is that not working? Whoops. I'm gonna turn that off.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, maybe you guys in the interim just want to look online and see what is happening there on your side of things. Because you other three are fine, correct?
Yep.
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 Yeah, I've tried it in Firefox, Edge, and Chrome.
I would say that it's like not related to that. It'd be like something else.
Yeah, just no matter what browser I choose, I'm getting the same thing.
Like a setting or something. Like I would be looking online on Roll20 like forums and stuff and just see. Like if it's
Somebody said try to clear your internet cache and history and see if it'll load differently. So I'm gonna try that and see what happens.
Lots of little technical issues today. It's frustrating. Alright, well, I'm gonna try, because I know last time when I turned the dynamic lighting off, it fixed it for you guys. I don't really want to do that, but I'm gonna have to, I think. So I'm gonna do it. Can everyone just zoom in on the bottom right of your map for me, please? Just where you are, basically, so you can't see anything else.
Oh, so you're doing that.
Just type in chat 1 when you've done that. I think we lost Stev. Are you just refreshing?
Yeah, I'm just reloading it.
This map isn't too bad, but there is definitely lots of maps that I need that to be working. So for next time, you guys got to try and figure out what is causing that. It's not on my end. Varus and Theron, are you guys zoomed in on the bottom right of the map? Oh, okay.
No, yeah, mine's
Varus.
just loading up right now.
Okay. And then I'll just see if I remove... Alright, I'm just gonna remove it. Take that off. Oh, not that on.
I'm still loading, but I'm blocking off the map so I can't see whatever you're doing from my view.
So what does that do? Does that help?
I can see some stuff now.
Yeah, like I've got color on the map again.
Can you move and see your token
In it-
and all that?
Yeah, in a rectangle, I have sight, and I can see people.
Yep. Same.
What the hell? Why is that doing that?
I'm trying to click on my token, but it's not letting me.
Strike, I'm just gonna move you. Okay, yeah, so I see. Okay. So you guys can see now?
Yeah, I can see. I just can't interact with my token.
What?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on here.
I have interaction. I'm not having that same issue.
Oh my god. What the fuck, guys?
Hold on. I'm gonna reload one more time.
There. I just got rid of all of it. See if that helps. Refresh. Frustrating. Very frustrating. 45 minutes in. So, Rain, you're good. You can move.
Yep.
Okay. And Sienna, you can move and see. Strike, you can move and see. Theron, what's going on with you?
I can see and move. I wasn't having the token issue that he was.
And Varys, you can't move at all?
No, it's not letting me click into it at all. What is going on?
Can you see at least? Because I can just move you as long as you can see.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, we're gonna get going here. You guys gotta
Yep.
figure that out. That's gonna have to be on your time, because it's not on my end. It's definitely something on your guys' end. Alright? And yeah, the for the neck, like going forward, I can't screw with the dynamic lighting, because it'll really screw with everything that I got. This map's okay, but the other one's definitely, I need it.
You gotta hide us.
Okay, so, Strike. This thing is full on coming at you. And it looks like it is going for your horse, obviously.
Oh boy, alrighty.
Insta kills it, crit, all that shit.
So everyone roll. Also roll for each one of your horses as well.
Okay.
Might get a little confusing, but when I hover over it, I'll know which one is up. However, if you're riding your horse, it goes off of your token, not whatever your horse is.
How do we roll for a horse?
I think they might all be called redemption, but you should just be able to click them and do the same thing. Just click their name, though.
So on the character sheet, the initiative roll is next to the armor class.
I gotcha.
I think if you click their name too, it also works that way.
Why is mine the only one with a name? Oh no, Dragon photo is here.
They might not be working properly just because of the way it's set up, so don't worry too much about it. I'm just gonna hover over them, and I'll know whose horse is whose.
Oh, dragon fodder.
Yeah.
Actually, Sienna, yours does not have 21 health points. I didn't fix that. Yours has 18.
Yeah.
Why did I just do intelligence check? That was stupid. So I'm just hitting. Where's the initiative for the horse again?
If you open the character sheet up.
Yep.
Just click the name. I thought you could just click the name. Could be wrong.
My name's not displaying on the horse.
Or next to the AC, there's a little dice icon that says the knit.
Yeah. Do you have the character sheet open for the horse, or are you looking at something else?
I have the character sheet open.
Yep.
There it is. Alright. I loaded into Firefox and I can control everything now, so I don't know what was going on with that.
Yeah, you guys just have to look into what the issue is there. The main thing being the dynamic lighting. We can do a little bit of testing after this if you guys want, but we're moving forward.
Right.
So, Strike. This thing's coming for you, buddy. But I gotta roll for it too. Initiative. Did my Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so This thing just comes like right out of the ground, and this thing is terrifying as these pincers like come up and it goes to bite your horse. It's definitely very hungry. Alright, so he goes to attack your horse and just hits him. Unfortunately, it is enough as he rips right through the chest of your horse. And you're going to give me a dex save strike to land on the ground. Actually, you can use your reaction to fall on the ground. Which actually, you can't do that either because it's a surprise round. So, give me a dex.
Do I have anything that can help me? Nope.
It's a surprise round, so you can't take an action or anything.
Ah, crap.
Alright, so you fall prone on the ground, pretty much right where you are as your horse falls to the ground.
Oh, my 100 gold!
Tom.
Alright, Theron. So you see this thing come out of the ground and just rip this horse's chest, like, almost right out. And it looks like it's kind of like almost starting to pull it down to the ground and starting to realize there's more threats going on here.
To the southwest, is that a tree right here?
That is a tree, correct.
Okay, you said dismounting is half movement? Or is it just mounting?
Dismounting is half, well, yeah, so to mount or dismount is half movement.
Okay. Alright, so...
So, keep in mind, Rain is right there with the ox.
Alright, so I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna shoot at it with my longbow.
Okay. Yep, that's gonna hit. Okay, 8 damage. So yeah, this arrow just right into the side of this thing. It kind of looked like it was like starting to go like underground, but not anymore.
Okay. And then I'm gonna stow my longbow away.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn.
Alright. Sienna.
My initiative was like 22-17. It just didn't get added into the turn order.
Okay, then roll again, I guess. If you don't notice it come up there, just roll again.
Alright.
And then let me know. Because I got enough to look and worry about.
It's not there, are they?
I don't even see yours. Varys?
Did you roll
You gotta click your token first.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
There you go.
Alright, what the heck. Alright, cool.
Okay, so Varys, what are you doing?
I guess I'm also... Let's see, I guess I will move down to here.
Okay.
Dismounting is an action, or...
Dismounting, no, is half your movement. So
half of my movement, or half of the horse's
half your
movement?
movement in total. So
Okay.
you were, where were you?
It's 40 to get to here, so...
yes, so
I do not have enough, so... I'll just go with the longbow, try to hit him.
Well, you've moved 40, which means you still have 20 feet of movement. Because you're... Oh, no, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just try to hit him with the longbow from here. Give me a second.
That is going to hit.
Holy crap.
You hit something.
My low rolls.
You better
Still
have
low
horse.
rolls. Yep.
Same kind of thing, but this one gets it like more kind of closer to the neck.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. 1 second here. Nothing there. Okay. Sienna.
How's my horse feeling right now?
How is he feeling? I don't know.
Yeah,
you
like
can-
is he skittish or? Because like is he jumping about?
definitely like worried, but you're starting to realize that these horses are definitely trained for combat because he kind of like wants to move, but you're kind of keeping him steady with the reins, and he's not taking off on you.
Okay. I. So, is what? How much is that? Is that like a 5 or 10 movement?
So basically, you'd have to move with him to wherever you want to bring him.
Yeah. Oh, so that would be. That'd
So that-
that'd be 10.
10 of his
10 feet?
movement. Yeah,
Okay. And then if I just smell, that's half of mine.
correct.
And I'm tying into fastening to the tree is action.
Yeah, that would definitely be an action to tie him up.
Okay.
But then I'll assume like you're there.
Yeah. Okay. So I kind of want to do that, I guess.
So you move 10, and then you use 15 to dismount. So you use
So,
25 movement.
Yeah.
So
How much movement?
I think you
How
have
much movement?
35, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So you can move another 10 feet.
Okay. Then I want to come here. And I don't think I have any range weapons, do I? What does it matter? I can't shoot anything. Alright, and then I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action on myself.
Okay.
Do you have javelins, Sayana?
Yeah, but I would use my action to
Oh yeah.
tie him up. That's my turn.
Okay. So what's your AC now?
It's 20, it should be.
Quick question. Did you roll for your owl?
No.
Just roll for your owl. And I always assume your owl's 100 feet in the air. Okay, loaded him in. Good. Okay. So, Sienna, as you like cast this on yourself, all of a sudden you start to hear something moving. Kind of like over this area. Oh, whoops. Over in this area.
Can't see it if you're pinging.
Right here. Oh, my bad. Yep, wrong layer. Right here. You hear
Yeah,
something
okay.
moving in over on this area here. And you kind of hear like something moving, and you realize something pops out of the ground right here.
Yeah.
And then it starts crawling towards you. 5, 10, 20. And he's not on your owl, but he's below it. Alright, and that horse is being ridden. Alright, so Theron and Varys. Let's put him in the back there. You guys are starting to hear something else move.
No.
And right over here, you notice something else moving here. And then it moves over here, 5, 10, 15, 20. And it moves here, and then it stands on its hind legs, kind of like in that picture. And then this acid spray comes out of its mouth. And it is going to go just like this.
Oh yeah. Goodbye, horses.
So, Theron, you're gonna be okay. But Varys and Theron's horse, you guys... Oh, and Varys' horse. So, Theron, you're the only one that's, like, kind of missing. But you gotta roll for your horse. And Varys, you gotta roll for your horse and yourself dexterity saves.
Okay.
Do horses get death saves?
So for the horse, you're not proficient, but be a dex then.
Sorry?
For the horse, you would just click on dex then.
Yeah,
since they're not
you just click on dex, yeah. Unless they would have something that says save there, if it was that case. So you guys actually manage to dodge most of this. So well done. And this thing comes out at you, but it does spray a little bit on your horse, Theron, as it starts to, starts to make some noises that you're not very comfortable with, and it starts to kind of buck a little bit, but you manage to stay onto it. Varus, same with your horse and yourself, but all of you are going to take 4 damage, acid damage each, as it starts to like burn into your flesh, and you can tell the horses, like their faces are covered a little bit. Yeah, it's not very good.
You said 4, right?
4 damage each, yep. So Varus, your horse takes 4 as well, yeah. There you go. And it just kind of sits there. I gotta make a roll. All right, Rain.
Okay. So how many of the following things can I do on this turn? What I want to do is jump down from the cart.
Okay, that'll be half movement.
Okay. I want to turn the ox's head around and smack it on the butt. And I want to untie my horse's reins from the cart and tell it telepathically to stay with the ox.
Okay.
Is that all okay?
Yeah, I'll allow, like, I'll just move you here to make sense of it, that you jumped off.
Yeah.
But I'll allow all that in just your whole turn.
So the end effect is supposed to be the Ella and the ox are kind of running off the map.
Okay, yeah.
The east.
Okay. Yep, I'm fine with that.
Okay. And do I have any more movement or bonus action?
The only thing I'm going to get you to do is roll a D100. There's a 20% chance the ox doesn't really know what you're kind of going after. So 20 and under, the ox just kind of just stands there.
Okay. A stupid animal.
Okay, so the ox sits there, and you can, like, you've told your horse to kind of try and make him go. So we'll see how things go with that.
Okay. Righty.
All good?
Yep.
Okay.
But
Alright, so this owl is going to fly down approximately, well, let's see here first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to fly to about here. And then it's going to fly down about, like, we'll say it's like 50 feet above this thing right now. Just because it's kind of like a side dive kind of thing. Alright. So your horse will give it a 20% chance of trying to coax this ox to move. So roll another one, but you need anything over 80.
Damn it.
So, looks like the horse is trying to do something, but the ox is just like, what's happening? Oh god. Alright, strike.
I will stand up.
Okay.
Then I will make 5 feet, so that's 20 feet. I will take a swing at him with my rapier.
Okay.
And cast Booming Blade. So Booming Blade plus my rapier.
Hit.
Alright. And then no sneak attack?
No sneak attack, because unfortunately nothing's within 5 feet.
Alright, and then I will use bonus action to disengage. And I did cast Booming Blade on him, so if he comes after me, oops, I can go here. There we go. And that's it.
Okay. And he most definitely is going to come after you, and go ahead and roll.
Oh, I don't know why I sneaked onto that one. So just one.
Alright. And yeah, he definitely goes in for a bite against you. It's gonna miss. As he goes to bite, you kind of like, it looks like he's going for you, and then all of a sudden it takes like this damage he doesn't really expect, and kind of as it's going to bite you, the pincers just miss you.
And do the horses get death saves, or are they pretty much, is he pretty much done?
I was going to ask this because
Because we're all going to die.
I was going to try healing word on the horse, although admittedly it has a bug stood on top of it.
Oh, whoops. Ooh. normally don't do that, but I can if you guys want to. So I'll let the group decide.
Can't
I
hurt.
think death saves.
I mean, I would assume if it doesn't take, like, just like anyone else, doesn't take double the damage of their HP, then there's still a chance you could save it. But
And like it hasn't been eaten yet. So.
Okay. So if that's the case, then Strike, when you moved through that horse, it would have been difficult terrain.
Well, so that would have been 10. Wait, where was I when I started?
You're
Here?
here. Yeah.
Alright, so that's 10. Take my hit. Oh, 15 to stand,
15
10 to
to
move
stand.
there, and then I get 5 feet movement, so I'll be here.
You'd be there. Yeah. Okay. And then... some blood pours out of the horse's mouth. Your horse was right after you, wasn't it? I believe.
Mine's farther down.
Yeah, I think your horse was one of the first. I don't know if anyone can remember.
He's got 15 on his initiative.
yeah, 15.
I had deleted that. That was a new roll.
Oh,
So
I
it
have no
doesn't
idea.
matter. I just changed it. It's all good. All right. So this thing does kind of come after you, Strike, and it's kind of like over your horse's body right now. Well, I guess I can't do that because that makes things interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, he could go to this side.
Didn't he already miss me?
Yeah, but you changed everything. I'm not rolling to attack you. I'm trying to figure out where he would be standing.
Oh, alright.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, because he can move. Can he move there? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he can move there. So he would just be right there then. Alright, Theron.
So the trunk of the tree, would that be right there, or
Right
would
here.
I have to? Okay. So I'll move 5 feet, dismount, and then I'll tie my horse to the trunk of that tree.
Okay.
And so
So basically, you'd be like there. Or
so that
there.
was so it's 22 and a half, 27 and a half.
30 feet.
So can I get?
So you've moved, well, 15,
Right here.
20, 25, 30, yeah. Yeah, you can move there. Yep.
And then, so the tying up the horse was in my action, so I'll end my.
Alright, Varys.
Shit. Well, do I want to do here? I don't really want to tie him up because I feel like he's just gonna get eaten. So, you said the trunk is like right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so there's enough space below here for me to move with the horse.
Yeah, for sure. It's difficult terrain to kind of move in there, but yeah, you can.
Ah, shit. 20. So that's 40. Not really. It's gonna have fucking acid, so I'm just gonna move back. So let's see. Oh shit. Wrong token.
Fucking horses make things so much more difficult to think about what you're doing, eh?
I know. Alright, I'm just going to try to hit him with the longbow.
Okay.
With sharpshooter. My rolls are shit anyway, so hopefully. Let's see.
Here you go.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Interesting. It's just weird how they do that, but yeah, that makes sense. So
So
yeah.
that's
Oh, that's it? That's all you rolled?
that sucks. Why? How is that? Oh,
That's
I didn't put it on. Sorry, that's my bad. I didn't click it on.
Say.
So it's 21.
Yeah, plus the... Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you get this thing, and it hits it, like, right in its throat. As you hit it, like acid, you can see, like, burns your arrow, and it just falls to the ground. This thing does take some serious damage, as it makes, like, this hiss.
Awesome. Alright, and that will end my turn.
Okay, this horse is tied up and not doing anything. This horse... I already made a roll for him. This horse is tied up, not doing anything. Cyanna.
Oh, damn it, damn, I can't use that either. Okay, damn, concentration spells. I'm gonna... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna take this thing.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna Thundering Smite.
Oh shit.
I don't know, do I click on that? Wait, it's concentration. So does that mean I have to...
You would drop your Shield of Faith.
Damn it!
Concentration sucks so much.
Fine. What about...
Yeah, all your shit's concentration.
Yeah, I'll have to use Divine Smite then, okay. Yeah, I'll just attack and then...
I think a regular smite needs concentration.
It doesn't, no.
Does it?
Well, Divine Smite you after you hit.
Anyways, you do hit Cyanna.
Damage, and I'll do a Divine Smite on that.
Okay. I don't think Divine Smite concentration though, is it? I don't think so.
It's not,
No, Thundering Strike is when you next hit.
Nice.
Divine Strike you add after you hit.
Oh, okay, yeah. So 16. All right, so yeah, you like cut one of this thing's like tusks right off Cyanna. This one looks a little smaller than the rest.
Oh, good. That's my turn.
Okay. So this thing, kind of realizing its bite won't be too effective, he shoots acid right into you. And it covers, it gets all over you, but how bad, we'll find out. Let's get a dex.
Big save, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good enough, is it?
That is good enough, actually. Rolled high damage, though, so this thing does spray all up your, like, chest and a little bit on your face. You are going to take 7 damage as you feel it, like, burning into you.
Damn.
Ooh, makes the concentration save. Wait, what do you... You're not concentrating anything.
Shield of Faith.
Oh, right.
But it doesn't
Okay.
really...
This horse is not doing anything. Alright, so this one, he is definitely going to be going after Theron. That would make the most sense. Yeah, he's going to go after Theron, because you're, like, running away. So, Theron, he's going to bite you. He is most definitely going to hit you as he rips into your right leg. He's going to do 11 damage. So, as he kind of rips into you, you feel like the physical, like, flesh being ripped, and as it's, like, being ripped, you almost feel like it's burning as well, as if, like, you know, some of this acid is starting to work its way into your system. Rain.
Hey, what do you guys think about using spell slots on horses?
Up to you.
Completely up to you.
If
It's
the
kind of
rest
because the
it's okay, then I say go for it. I would say prioritize the party and then horses and other things after.
It's however you think it should be prioritized.
Yeah, but
I was gonna say,
ultimately they're
'cause-
spots.
Rain is
Yeah.
an animal lover.
She is, but I generally I wouldn't use spell slots on animals and pets. I just feel bad because this horse has, only been around for like 10 minutes.
Well, strikes for you is it's 100 gold.
Did strikes first make the death save?
Yeah. Okay, this one time I'm going to try it. So can I bonus action healing word on Strike's horse?
Sure.
Minute.
Oh.
Go, happy horse. And then I'll take a longbow shot at this guy in front here. Actually, I'll. The ox still stood there like a bloody idiot. It is
Yes.
that.
Yes, he most definitely is. He's not moving yet.
Okay, so I'll run back to yeah.
I actually could throw that ox on there.
So gotta see where I'm. Okay, right. That would be right because I was just in front of.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll telepathically say to Bella to just run and leave the stupid ox.
Okay.
Yeah, he's you can kick it on the way past and see if that makes it move.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find where I left my bloody longbow. Well, I missed anyhow.
I don't know who you were attacking, but yeah, that's a miss.
This guy here, next to Strike and the horse.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The
But yes,
shot.
that's a horrible miss. Yeah.
Okay. We didn't hit the horse. Okay, there we go.
All right. So the owl is, well, I said it was like 50 feet, so 5, 10. Technically, he'd be like right above you, Strike. And he's going to help action with this one. But he
Alright.
can't move anymore.
Oh. Okay.
It'd make the most sense because he's trying to come help you.
Yep.
So, anyways, let's. This time the horse has a 30% chance, so anything over 70 to kick this ox and get the hell out of there.
Okay, yep.
Oh,
Okay, so you could tell, you could feel the frustration from this horse that hits this ox, but it gives up and it takes off the map. I'll just put it over here. She's off the map now.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Strike.
I'm assuming it'd be a free action for me just to smack the horse's ass.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's okay.
Alright, I'll do that so that he'll run on his turn. I will hit him with Booming Blade.
Okay.
Booming Blade. Rapier. 14?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, and is the horse count as a friendly?
Is
The owl did help action, so you should roll again in case you
Oh,
get a
that's
crit.
true, yeah.
Ooh. And the,
Almost.
okay, so I did cast Booming Blade, but I want to know if I get the sneak attack with the bird there and the horse, right?
Yes, you would get the sneak attack because you have you have the owl there, so.
Cool.
Damage.
And then so he doesn't go after the horse. I'll take his hit and I'll disengage as my bonus. I won't disengage, I'll just run off. So he'll waste his reaction on me.
Okay.
Aww.
Oh wow, what a hero!
And I'll only go 5 feet, or it'll come after me, and the horse will get away even farther.
Strike.
It's 100 gold.
Holy fuck! He is gonna rip into you good. Gets you right with your Achilles tendon as you're running away, and he rips it good as he does 13 slashing damage and 2 acid damage, so 15 damage in total. And yeah, you feel it. It's a hard hit. You feel it like it's burning as well.
God damn horses.
Oh god.
And I guess that's it.
Okay. So he's still 100% interested in you, Strike, and he's just gonna shoot some acid at you as you start to run away.
Oh, my booming blade.
Dex save.
Where's Dex? Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So I rolled really shitty for you on that one. But you didn't make the save, so this thing literally goes all the way up your body. You feel a bunch goes into like right where you just got wounded, right on the back of your head, and you feel it burning in through to you, and you're going to take 14 acid damage.
Oh, that was a bad hit? I'm down.
Bad for you is what I meant.
Oh.
And this thing is definitely, as it sees you fall to the ground, it's turning its attention to your horse.
Damn.
Now, that's where kind of knowing when your reaction would have been useful for that. Because it's his turn, so now his reaction resets, right?
Oh.
But anyways, you understand what I mean, right? With that?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of just killed yourself right there. Anyways, Theron.
Alright, we're gonna see how easy we can get through this carapace.
Ooh.
Hit. Yep, you hit him hard. You feel it kind of cracking underneath the whack of this quarterstaff. Nice hit.
We're gonna flurry of blows this bastard.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a hit, yep.
Alright, it's not done in. Let's do it again.
Nice.
So 13 in total. 12?
Yeah.
12.
12 in total.
12. So yeah, you just bam right in this thing's head, and it's like, it's kind of dizzy. It looks like it's about to fall down, but it's not done yet.
Bastard. Alright. I'll stay right here.
Okay. Varys.
Alright, I will move up. Let's see. Here, and try to hit this guy here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Nope. In fact, you almost hit the horse right here.
Fuck. Hold on. Can I don't even know if it's worth it. No, we're done with that. Yep. That sucks. Alright, yeah, that's it. I'll end my turn.
Okay, so this horse is tied up, not doing anything. This horse is definitely, after getting slapped on the ass and seeing what's happening going on, it's going to stand up first of all, and it is going to start running. But obviously this Ankeg is going to try and bite it.
Run away.
Come on, dragon fodder.
Critical hit. Unfortunately, I actually rolled 2 critical hits.
Oh.
So 20 damage in total, which is not enough to kill him outright, but he does just fall right back to the ground.
Should have called him insect fodder.
Yeah, but it's not as impressive, is it?
All right, you can tell this.
It was not an impressive horse.
All Alright, so Theron, your horse is trying to, like, almost break free from this tree, trying to get away from this Ankeg. It is very worried of it. Cyanna?
I'm gonna keep my attention on this one. Try and kill it.
Okay.
It's so bad.
Nope, as you go to attack, it just, like, totally just, with its one pincer that's left, just knocks your sword right out of the way.
Is there anything else I can do?
You have a bonus action, you can move.
I might move. No. What's the point? Would I know to strike down?
Just give me a perception.
Okay.
Anything over 5, sure, I'll allow it.
I should.
Yeah, you see him fall to the ground. You see a bunch of acid getting sprayed up his whole backside.
I'm going to... Alright, I'm gonna go for it. So 5, 10... Well, I guess I'll see what he does to me first, but...
He is gonna miss you.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35 over there.
Okay.
I don't do anything else.
Alright, this one is going to attempt to try and catch you, so... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it cannot actually get to you. And you can tell it's like trying to spray acid at you, but you think he's tapped out on that.
Oh, that's good.
That one's being ridden. Alright, Theron, this one's going to attempt to attack you with another bite. He is definitely going to hit you. And kind of goes into your other leg this time, and he's going to do 10 damage as he's ripping into your flesh. And this time you feel even more of that like acid, like kind of like piercing into your skin. All right,
Guy's number.
Rain.
Okay, so I throw a healing word on Strike,
Okay.
which is this action.
5.
Do I have range here to this guy for Thorn Whip?
What is it? 20 feet? I can't remember.
It is 30 feet, but there's diagonals.
This guy here. I think that's okay. It's just normally movement with the diagonal stuff that I do.
So I'm going to throw a whip on, and also
Hit.
yell as loudly as I can.
And
Strike.
Strike, you got 5 health, yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, so
you whip it as it's like kind of tearing into this horse.
Well, I'll yell and wave my arms around in the hope that the thing will notice, and also that the ox will shift its stupid ox. Done.
Okay. Just give me another ox. This time you have a 30% chance of him moving. Anything over 70. All right.
There you go.
He starts moving. And he gets off the map as well.
Okay.
Alright, Owl is gonna continue to help with this one and then fly straight up in the air. Warhorse is off. Alright, Strike.
Alright, 15 feet stand up.
Yep.
5 feet to here. Booming Blade. Let's see.
Hit.
No?
You don't get sneak there, but you do get
The owl
advantage.
there?
You get an advantage on the attack. No, the owl flew up straight up in the air.
Alright, then another attack, right?
Usually that's what your play, right? He disengages and then goes back up.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Alright,
10 damage. So as you like bring your rapier, you just jab it right into what you think is its brain, and it falls to the ground.
Then I have 10 feet of movement. I will go to here, and then I will sheath my sword as a free action.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. This Ankeg, a bunch of like acid comes spraying out of it onto the ground, but it's no longer moving. Strike is done. This Ankeg's dead. Theron.
Alright, we'll try this again. Die.
Hit.
Nice. Dude, what the heck?
Alright, so with this one, he's kind of like coming in with like an open mouth, and you just like almost come like underneath it and just boom right into its jaw, and like one of its pinchers kind of like displace, and it goes like right through its mouth, and this thing falls to the ground.
Okay. And I'll use 45 to run up to the other one and flurry of blows that guy.
Difficult terrain to move through that thing.
It's difficult even though he's down.
Oh yeah, it's still there. He's...
That's right, don't
So
worry.
the 20 to get through him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so it'd be 25 to get right through him kind of thing. So 25 from there. You can move 45?
So I can get this 30.
45, 30, 45, 40, 45. We can get to there. I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
45. I think I can hit him from here.
With
I'm gonna check my stat.
With your staff.
No, my stat. Yep, I can get him from here. Okay, so I'll use 2 key, and my fists burst into flames. And I'm gonna hit him with the Fang of the Fire Fist.
What's the range on those things?
Sweet.
It gets plus 10 to its range,
Oh, okay.
so it's 15-foot reach right now.
Okay. So that's definitely hit.
what damage you can do on that shit. Oh,
And just roll one more d4, right,
For the fire damage, I believe.
for the crit.
Well, that one should be the crit. That
Yeah.
rolled with the crit. Don't you roll for fire damage?
yeah.
No, it's instead of bludgeoning, it becomes fire damage.
Oh, I see. So that's with the crit though,
Okay.
because it's a D. Like that's what the plus is, right?
When I look at the stats, it just says 1d4 plus dex.
Yeah, like you have
damage.
you have a 1d4 plus dex, and then the plus 4 is the crit damage.
Oh, I see it. I rolled max on the plus 4. Okay, that's what that is. The 5 is the...
The
First
5 was
one.
your attack, and then the plus 4 is the crit damage.
I see it now. I'm hovering over it. Okay, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
let me
yeah, you hit him.
strike
You hit him
again.
with that. Yeah. That'll hit.
And so 8 on that one.
8 fire damage. Okay. Alright, so these 2 attacks like almost knock this thing out completely, but it's still moving.
That's... Oh, my turn.
Okay. Varys.
Alright, just so I don't roll 1, I'll use one of my superiority dice for precision attack, and try to finish this guy off here. I didn't need it anyway, so...
No, you did not.
Alright.
Better safe than sorry, though.
Yep.
And
Sweet.
you don't even have to roll, considering it has 1 health.
Yeah, I
Theron,
said I was gonna
Theron,
use
you
it,
were so close.
Oh, man.
1 health. But yeah, You just like shoot this thing like right up in the air. Varus kind of like over everything, and it just comes down and bloop, right in its head, and it just falls to the ground. Good job, guys.
Nice.
All right, so we are still in initiative. So Varus, did you want to move or anything after you kill that thing?
I feel like there's gonna be more people, but I will. One block is 10, right? Or is that 5 for the horse?
Oh no, it's still like if you
Still-
were if your horse was here, that's 5,
Yeah, right there.
10, 15.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right, cool. So 10, 15, 20. I'll just go 30. And I will end my turn there.
See, horses are really awesome for like ranged classes. When you're like a melee class, they're not as great. Anyways, this horse is just kind of looking around like, what the hell? Okay. This horse is
How's,
kind of moving around. Cyanna.
I'm just
how
gonna
is
kneel down next to this horse and gently lay my hand on it and try and fix some of the damage.
Okay.
I'll give it maybe 5 hit points.
Okay.
So 5, 15.
Alright, and it stands up. And we are out of initiative.
I'm gonna run down to my horse, untie it, and comfort it.
That horse failed every death save that I gave it.
Oh my god! Oh, father!
okay? Strike. Can I fix you up with a healer kit?
Sure. I try to brush some of the acid off.
I give my horse some good berries.
I'm gonna dismount my horse here.
So it's basically a 1d6 plus 8. So just roll a d6.
Nice.
13.
Infuse strike. Do the same for your horse.
Do good berries sustain a horse just like they sustain us?
I'm not going to answer that question right now. For right now, I'll allow it.
It was just I gave a good berry to my horse just to try and comfort it and give it some sustenance. I'm like, hey,
Something-
I wonder.
Something tells me no, because it's a large beast.
Yeah, I had no idea, but it's just all of a sudden popped in my head like, I wonder.
For now, I'll allow. I'm just going to look at it, right? I'm going to change a character sheet here. Let's see if there's
How many hit
anything.
dice does a horse have?
Depends on the roll, but mine has
Yeah.
13.
It says it
Hit.
sustain a creature, so there's nothing in there that says no.
Technically, the healer feat goes off its number of dice.
Sorry?
How many hit dice does a horse have?
Oh, you're wondering. I'll just assume he has the same level as you guys. Oh, I see what you mean, like the actual. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
there you go.
fine. That's fine. I'll
The hit
assume that he
points
has
for your
the
horse.
same level as you guys, as far as that goes.
I'm gonna search through the tents.
All right. So before you do that, as you start kind of like looking around, you're still getting this like really like eerie and ill feeling that's like overcoming you guys. And you kind of felt like at first it had something to do with these ankegs, but it's still there. There's some kind of presence around this area that is giving you a very eerie feeling. It's dead silent in this area as well. You're not really hearing any birds or anything kind of flying about or any kind of animals anywhere in this area. Varus, as you're kind of starting to look around all these tents and whatnot, you notice like the campfire is completely dead. You also notice that it looks like there's about 6 tents in each one of these little camps. There's one in the south where you guys are now and one up to the north. You also notice it kind of looks like each one of these tents just have like some bedrolls and what looks like a little like a mess kit in each one of them. and they look like they haven't been moved or anything. But you can give me a like you're kind of looking around, Varys, correct?
Yep.
So give me an investigation.
All right.
Jedi, while we're
Awesome.
doing that, can I tell telepathically to round up the ox and bring it back?
Yeah, I mean, your horse can try to do that, sure. Keep in mind, it's, how is
No,
it
it's
doing
just a
that?
horse.
Yeah, it's just...
Did the ox run off the map during combat?
Yeah, they both ran off. I just brought them back up there to prove that they're still there, kind of thing. I haven't killed them yet. You guys see them. They're not that far from you, so you could literally just go
Okay.
and grab it and then tie
I'll go and grab them then if I can see them.
Yep. Yeah,
If I'm still feeling that bad feeling or whatever, if I think I said I untied my horse, I'll keep it tied up then if I'm still feeling that, and just pat it and comfort it and tell it to stay put and not to worry.
Is it safe to say everyone's horse is tied up except for, I guess, Rain's?
Yeah.
And then
I was going to try and tie mine apart, then tie the ox to the tree.
Okay. Rain, you realize with your horse, you don't really have to tie it up or anything.
Okay.
It pretty much listens to whatever commands you have. So
I'll just tell her to wait by the tree then.
yeah, like it's not going to abandon you. Yours is a lot smarter as far as that goes, but being able for it to do like tasks like grab an ox and bring it over here, that's very, very difficult for it. But
So, Strike, how are you doing for...
I could use a little more help, but I'm all right.
See what I...
Just depends on what we face coming up.
I came over and I'll join Varys and help him through this campsite.
okay, you can roll investigation if you're kind of inspecting. Same with you, Sienna.
You guys hear Strike mumble, "Damn it, we're probably not going to get paid."
So, Sienna and Theron, as you guys are looking through these campsites, it's quite obvious that there was an attack here. You can tell that the tents have been kind of melted from this acid, most probably from the ant kegs themselves. You can also tell as you're looking at the ground, it looks like these ant kegs killed whatever was on top, so probably the loggers, and then dragged them underground. As you can kind of see, just it looks like there's tracks from humans, and you can see some hand marks in the ground, it was kind of holding on to the ground, being pulled underneath, and then it's just kind of a pile of dirt.
What's the weather like out? Is it warm, cold?
So it's a pretty sunny day, and it's quite warm as well.
I'm not gonna bother lighting a fire then.
Quit walking around, I need to hear you, wait a minute.
You cut out Meg, I didn't hear you.
I need to hear you. Wait, hold still.
Okay. So,
There you go.
wow, Max. I was gonna say don't bother using a healing spell. Just give me a bunch of good berries, but that works.
The healer kit is fine.
I was trying to figure out how you got that as Pete now. Sienna,
Everybody in bandages.
the northern campsite looked the same, damaged by acid.
Yeah. There wasn't a whole lot there. It looks like they were dragged underneath the surface. Ugh.
Can I see anything in this wagon up here?
That wagon looks empty, and to you, from what you can tell, it just looks like it was meant to move supplies, axes, and things like that. You're noticing lots of wagons and whatnot around here. Here, and also lots of logs and just piles of what looks like definitely a logger's camp.
Just piles of shit. Okay.
Yeah, this looks like it was a building at one point. As you guys are progressing more into this camp, you get that more eerie feeling of something feels wrong here.
Can I have the owl fly around this building?
Sure.
circle, above it and just,
Yeah, I mean,
see if it sees,
you just tell him that, and he'll just fly around. Yep.
and just see if there's any movement or anything hiding in the bushes or anything like that it can see, or
Sure.
anything up on this ridge too. That's what I'm worried about.
Is this dotted line thing like a penned area or something?
That's kind of like an awning. So
Oh, okay.
there's actually a roof there, and then just some logs underneath to keep dry.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. We should probably try and move stealthily. As hard as it is.
If I come into this building, are there any like windows or anything?
So from where you can tell on that side, no. You notice there's a door here. Sienna, you can notice that there's a bit of a window on this side.
As I say, I'll circle the whole building and see if there's any windows, but Strike just ran up, so I'll just wait and see what he sees.
Strike, you don't see anything in there. It's definitely a cabin. It's got all kinds of supplies and stuff in there, but you don't see anything in there. You do notice there's a door here, and it looks like it's shut.
Anything in there, Theron? Strike, sorry.
I don't see anything in there.
Alright, then I'm gonna open the door. Very quiet.
See anything at this window?
You don't see anything in there either, Theron.
Is this a fireplace that I can see to the left?
That is a fireplace, yep.
Are there logs in it?
Yeah, I mean, you can see what looks like a fire at one point, but it hasn't been lit in quite a while.
Alright, I'll go ahead and reignite the fireplace to shed some light in the room with my elemental attunement.
You light it?
I can use my elemental attunement to reignite like a candle, torch, campfire, that kind of stuff, like things that are small.
Okay, it's like burnt logs, like there's...
Oh, it's burnt out?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's not fresh logs in there, it's like, it's been
So
a long
I try
time.
to, and nothing happens then.
Yeah, like you can try, but it's all burnt logs. It looks like whatever was burning in there kind of just went till it was done.
I'll just continue and circle all the way around the house.
Okay.
I assume nothing at this window also.
You don't notice anything there. As you go to that window, you see it's all boarded up and you can't see into it, Theron.
Since I don't see Theron, I'm going to just tell my owl to keep an eye on him. Because we've had this problem in the past.
So,
Right here, Strike. Sure.
Cyan, as you
What'd
look
you
in
think
here, you realize that the floor, it's like a wooden floor, and you're kind of aware that there's like another part of this building just on the far end with the door shut closed. You don't notice anything really else inside of here.
Okay. Can you open the door, please? I can go inside.
Oh, what? I didn't think that would be a problem because there's no dynamic lighting, but...
Oh. I might as well use it. I haven't used it yet. Can I use my divine sense?
Sure, yep.
See if I feel any like evil presence around me.
I'll be looking all around the room, the floor, the walls, in the areas that I walk through, the ceiling, just to see what's there and if anything seems unusual.
Okay. So, everyone stop moving. And Sienna. As you're kind of like there and you guys start walking into this building, something's about to happen, but Sienna, you kind of use your divine sense and you're like seeing if you can detect evil, and you detect extreme evil. Something very wrong, something powerful, and it's coming from over in this direction. You're not exactly sure because you can't really see, but you feel it, and it's something over here for sure. And
Okay.
as you're kind of like moving around here, you hear a voice come on the other side of this door. It says, "Whoa! Stop! Watch out!" And as soon as he says that, the ground starts shaking beneath you guys, and out pops some things. So first, one pops out right here, and one pops out right there.
There you go.
All right, and we're into it. So initiative, go ahead and roll. And they are surprise attacking you guys, both of them. Ooh, shit rolls at least.
You all get a shot in first.
You'll all get an attack, yeah, unless you roll really shitty. Even Rain gets to go
His-
before them.
I've stayed outside to keep an eye on the horses, but presumably I can see and hear all of what's going on.
You definitely hear it. The wood underneath is like snapping and cracking as these things come, like basically right up. I don't know why that one's put there. But whatever.
I didn't realize one through the doorway a little bit.
Jedi, is my concentration done, Turkin?
How long does it last?
Say a minute, isn't it?
If it's a minute, then yeah, it's definitely done.
Up to 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, I'll assume that you got like another minute of combat, so yeah, it'd probably be okay for the rest of this.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so
Is the front door open?
the front door
Yeah.
is open. Of course, Strike would ask that.
Well, I'm asking for the owl, but
But can you even fit through there? That's the question.
Okay, so we got. Is everyone on there? I feel like we're missing somebody. Varys, did you click your token?
I did. Why is it not? I don't know why. I'll click it again. Hold on. I don't know why it's not.
It's up from now on. It's up to you guys to make sure you're on there. If you're not on there when I start, then you get a 1. Speeds things up.
Yeah, fair enough.
One thing I noticed, if you click your token, but then have to open up your character sheet, sometimes it unclicks your token. So I always open up my character sheet and then click my token, and then click initiative.
Alright.
All right. So this thing pops out of the ground, and Theron, it goes for you first.
Of course it does.
And he's going to hit you as he does 12 damage, 1 acid, 11 slashing. So 12 in total as he digs into your leg as you're kind of like walking forward. That leg is definitely taking a beating today. So this one, he kind of moves down right over here as he comes pouring out of the ground. And he's going to shoot some acid at Cyanna and Theron.
Oh god.
All right, dex save, guys. Okay, Theron, you're good. Cyanna, you fail. I rolled really shitty. But he's going to do 5 damage to you, Cyanna. And 2 damage to you, Theron.
Oh, thank God.
So this acid kind of covers you guys, but you guys managed to handle it quite well. 5 damage there, Cyanna.
I did. Was it around 25?
Must have went mostly over our heads and hit the wall.
I didn't see the...
Oh, I definitely did. Because, like, I've only taken semi damage, right?
Okay, then roll your con save.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, Strike.
can I fit out the door, or is he blocking it?
He is definitely blocking it.
The window,
But-
would it take an action to open it, or is...
No, free action to open the window. I'm fine with that. It's difficult terrain to get through it.
Alright, I will... Booming Blade
Okay.
with the rapier.
Okay, that'll hit. So 16, that's a good hit. Damn.
And then you will see me open the window and crawl out.
Okay.
And then I will run up to Rain and say, got some nasties in there.
No,
and then I'll just press myself against the wall.
Okay.
And that's it.
Diana.
I'm gonna turn to this one and attack it.
It's gonna miss.
Okay.
As it gets attacked in the back, it's kind of like turns a little bit, and yeah, no, unfortunately.
I can't do anything else, can I? Swing strike. I think that's do that.
You can tank. You're tanking.
Well, yeah, but all my spells, like the concentration or they depend off on my head. So yeah, I can't do anything.
But paladin spellcasting sucks.
All right, Theron.
So I'm gonna ignore the guy that barely touched me, and I'm gonna beat the one to myself.
Okay, hit. Good hit. It's reeling from damage.
And we're gonna flurry of blows.
That'll miss.
Let's try it again.
Was that your was that your bad leg?
Yeah, it's putting my weight on the wrong leg. Let's try it again.
That'll hit. And with
There we go. That was.
you kick it right in the face and crushes in its like kind of carapace, and it just acid kind of spews out on the ground, and you kill that one.
Oh, I need a rest. I'm gonna end my turn right here.
Okay. There's.
Really don't want to fuck around with this thing, so I'm going to do another precision attack with sharpshooter.
Okay.
So
That'll hit. Oof. No superiority, but 18 damage.
man.
Correct? 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been. I don't know why I didn't add. Oh, that's why, because I didn't fucking hit the 10. So, yep, 18 damage.
Alright. Yeah, so you hit this thing as it's like going to attack Sienna and Theron. You just get it like in the side of its neck.
Alright, and I will just action surge and hit it again.
Okay.
Gotta deselect stuff. Click me.
That'll miss.
Fuck it, I'll just do another superiority dice then for precision attack.
Doesn't it have to be before the roll?
Before or after.
Oh, okay. So that'll hit. Just click that. I want to read that. I thought it was before.
Yep.
Or after the fire.
When you make a weapon attack roll against creature. Okay. Yep, that's fine. So yeah, you'll hit. And 11 damage. Okay.
Alright.
Same,
And,
you kind of hit it like in the same spot. Alright, so Strike, it didn't technically tell your owl to come help you. So he's just flying around.
Right.
I'll just assume he comes around this way. Alright, Rain.
Hey, so this one's dead.
You believe so. It's kind of hard to tell where you're at, though.
So if I run up to the doorway, can I be past this one?
Difficult terrain. But yes.
I mean, can I see over?
Oh, yeah.
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 Is it valid to shoot through the door at this one?
You're gonna shoot?
The longbow.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a cover bonus there, but yes, you could do it.
There be a cover bonus for Thorn Whip?
Yeah, because it's still like a ranged attack.
Okay. Is it valid to stand on the did splash dead body this one? Can I get a clear shot from here?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So, like, you just, like, you can figure it out on your own, because you gotta, if there's more than one square, so that's covered. That one's the only good one. So, technically, with there, yeah, you got 3 squares that you'll be okay.
Right.
But every other
no
one
dis-
is, yeah, except for that one.
So no disadvantage on it.
No disadvantage. Yeah, you should be okay there.
I miss anyway. And a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And I will step back out of the door.
Okay. Keep in mind, it's difficult terrain to get onto him
Yeah,
and then off
okay.
as well.
So I was here with 35 feet of movement. Have done that or not?
Well, it would have been 10 movement in total, so 5, 10. So it would have been 15 feet to get on and off of him back out the door. So yeah, you should have no issues to get to where you were.
I just don't want to end up right in front of the door.
Yeah, you're fine there.
Okay, great.
Alright, this one's dead, and this one is going to attack Cyanna. Goes for a bite. It's going to hit you, and he's going to do 18 damage as he finds a chink in your armor, and it gets you hard. Roll the 22, just in case you want to.
That's fair.
Alright, strike.
I can see my AC.
Besides difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain, yep.
25, and I'll hit him with a rapier. I might as well do Booming Blade. I don't think he'll use it, but...
Probably not. Hit. Okay,
13.
Okay.
Then I will use my 5 feet to... I don't think I can. I guess I'm there.
You're there.
Yep.
Alright, Cyanna.
Swing wildly at this thing in pure panic to the hit.
It's gonna miss.
Yeah, then
Okay. Remember to just hit your done buttons, guys, when you're done. Theron.
Alright, these guys are pissing me off. I'm gonna move here. With 2 hands, I'm gonna jab it at this guy's face.
Hit. And that's enough. As you... Same thing with the other one, just kind of crack its skull right open, and acid sprays on the ground, and he's dead.
I'm gonna pull my staff back out of its head and hit it again.
Okay. Alright. Give me a roll. With advantage. Okay, give me a damage. Okay, so you hit this thing really hard, and a bunch of acid comes spraying out of it.
I knew this was happening when he said give me damage.
Strike and Theron, give me a dex save. Cyanna, give me a dex save with an advantage.
Oh, thank God I'm safe.
for the advantage. No, you don't get advantage.
You get advantage, Cyanna.
Oh, I'm 18.
Ouch.
Alright. So, Cyanna, you're going to take 14 damage. You fall to the ground as this acid sprays in your face and you go down. Theron, you're going to take 7 damage, just enough not to put you down. And Strike, you're going to take 7 damage as well as this acid comes spraying out at you guys. Haven't you learned not to fuck with dead creatures at this point?
No. that was out of... I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, so we are pretty much in initiative, but I'm assuming somebody's going to go try and save Cyanna right off the bat.
Yeah, I'll just pop a good berry in her mouth.
Okay. Alright, Cyanna, you have 1 health. You wake up and you just you just feel like this burning all over your face.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I saved you.
For me, anyway.
Gonna run it.
I'm going to.
See if anybody saw him do that.
funny too
Okay,
because I was like trying to figure out how well you hit it, and you like got a 24 or a 21, and then a 13 for damage. Like, yeah, you hit that thing hard. Acid sprays everywhere.
Go on, Sayana, hold still. I need to fix you.
I don't even see you on damn creature.
I'm gonna tell the owl to come in.
Wait, Sayana, you don't have any bandages on yet, do you?
No, I don't.
When we and then we heard that voice, I assume it came from that door to the north that we haven't been to yet.
Yeah, that is where you heard it, and you guys, especially Cyanna, still have that really eerie and like dark feeling that's kind of like overcoming you.
Can I tell which way it's coming from?
Cyanna, you're not sure where it's coming from at this point, but you do feel like it's kind of, from what you know already, it's outside the building, to somewhere towards the east.
You say anything about Sayana?
I feel like that's not the last of them. Then we like move over to this door and like knock on it.
Alright, so when you knock on this door, yeah, who's there? What do you want?
This may be a little redundant, but we're from Fandolin with a delivery.
Yes, that's good. Okay, thank you. Did you kill those beasts?
I think so. They look pretty dead.
Someone tell him we want to get paid.
But could you explain what exactly happened here?
Oh, I don't know. All that happened one day was all of a sudden those damn burrowing beasts came out of nowhere and started killing everybody. I locked myself in here, but I could hear them moving underneath the ground.
How come they haven't come into this room yet?
I don't know, I just stood still. As soon as I heard them move, I did not move a muscle. When I heard you come in, I tried to warn you, but obviously it was too late.
So there's no way safe we can rest then, is there?
Oh, I don't know why they're here.
Not at all. Well, I'd honestly suggest just staying there for now. We'll do our best to sort this out.
I plan on doing just that. I think that's a great idea. You're quite wise.
You guys wanna take a little rest here?
Absolutely not. If these things can come through the floor, there's no way we'll be able to get a rest in.
So it's because we were moving around that they came to us, but I could be wrong. But we definitely need to heal up somehow. A lot of you guys aren't looking too good.
You guys want to go out to the pier out there and take a rest on the dock?
That might be a good idea.
Resting time.
And just
Is
leave
there
the
any boat?
horses? That sounds like a good idea.
They're now. There's a look like can we rest? Please?
Now, if you want, we can go. We can leave the camp for a while and try outside the camp.
What?
Says we have to get the horses.
Alright. I am going to... I mean, it doesn't work because there's too many horses. Even if I try to move stealthily, I could only move one horse at a time.
So Rain's going to ask Sayana, what are you sensing?
I don't know. I can't tell where it's coming from exactly.
It's just in this general area, or
What
just
the,
the direction.
I could feel these things coming, so I think there's more of them out there. Oh, but that's all I can tell you.
Varys is gonna knock on the door again and ask this guy, how have you survived in here by yourself? Are you just staying put and not moving around?
Yeah, they busted up through the floor right here. Why don't they just bust up through the floor there?
Like I said, as soon as I heard them moving, I just stopped moving. And they seem to just kind of move away from here. The more you move,
Alright.
I think they can sense it.
So game plan: we rest here and don't move.
So he's not opening the door.
No.
Are you related to the mayor of Fandolin?
Well, my good brother, Wester, yes?
That's
I
what
am.
I'm breaking out. I'm breaking out of the door. I was kidding, that was meta.
So, all those supplies, do you mind just bringing them all in here, please? Into the building, not where I am, of course.
You want us to slide him under the door?
No, well, maybe some
The family.
food.
Well, if you want food, you gotta come out.
I think I have enough in here for now, but thank you.
So I'm worried about resting just here because of the horses. So I think we should either go get the horses, bring them in here, or go outside of town and rest out there.
I don't even think we should bring them here.
I think by the time we get over there, they're already going to attack us unless we can stealthily get over there. I would just say it's probably not good odds.
Can Rain say to the man that you need to come with us? Can't just stay here, hold up in a room.
No, I'm not leaving here. I'm safe here. I have enough food for at least a couple weeks. And with what you just brought me, I'll be okay.
I'm going to look to the group, show them my lockpick tools, and sort of shrug and say, do you want me to do that?
That's the
Through the
point.
door?
What do you see?
Aaron just shrugs and just gingerly tries to sit down and rest.
I wouldn't waste your time.
I'm like hurts on time for this.
The wagon of supplies is on the far side of the camp. We're not gonna let ourselves bringing it over.
Well, we're going to have to do that eventually.
So,
Supplies have been through a lot.
Shit. Yeah, you tied them up to the same tree, huh? So any movement over there is gonna.
If they're still even there.
Yeah. Shit. I don't even know if this is gonna be worth.
No, let's move back
Um,
because then at least we can defend them. We get a chance to defend them.
And our job was just to deliver the supplies. Let's just get them, give them to this guy, and get out of here.
I mean, I highly doubt that we're gonna make it back here without a couple more of those things popping up.
Says we have to help the horses. Deliver the supplies to the camp.
Well, the good news is if they eat the horses and the ox, the supplies are still good. So I think that we actually do need to rest to even leave here, because I feel like we might be in more danger leaving here, not in order, health-wise.
Well, I say we're going to risk the horse. If we leave him there, we're going to risk us if we go to get him. So we got to make that choice.
I didn't hear
He's gonna
anybody
ask
ask.
Bella.
What was that?
Let's say I didn't hear
Go on,
anybody
Sam.
ask what happened to everybody else. Did everybody else get taken by those things?
So you're asking him? Like, Tybor?
I didn't hear if anybody else asked. If nobody did, then I would ask.
No.
Why did everybody else?
Yeah, he just explains that yes, those beasts came and killed his whole camp. He says there should be another group for like a rotation swap out that should be coming within the next few days.
And he doesn't know where these beasts are coming from?
He has no idea. He said they just started showing up one day.
Can I ask Bella, empathically, at this point, if she can feel any movements in the ground?
Yeah, she doesn't feel anything.
So I'll ask her to tell me in it she does.
What was that? You were cutting out?
I'll ask Bella to tell me if she does feel anything moving,
Oh, okay. Yep.
and tell the other horses in horse to stand still, not overdo it on eating grass.
Yeah. Horses don't have a language, but yeah, okay. She will do her best.
Okay.
So you guys want to risk resting here and risk them being all right? Well, at least get an alarm if they're attacked.
Yeah.
Let's do a short rest and
I'll tell Bella to run
If
to
you
the
want,
house.
I can fly the owl up over there also.
yeah, that would
I do.
probably be beneficial.
All right,
So I'll have him just keep an eye out right in the middle.
okay.
And alert me if there's any trouble.
And you guys gonna take a short rest? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Uh,
I'm not sure.
You might be joking, you might be not. Who knows? I sat down to meditate already. I opened my eyes to ask a few questions. I just went right back to it.
at this point, I think we're still going to be good because the supplies will still be there, hopefully.
Okay. Alright, so you guys go to take a short rest. And yes, you managed to have a short rest. Nothing seems to happen within that hour, so you guys can roll your hit dice. Whoever needs to. That's a shit roll, Sienna. That's a little better. So the owl doesn't report anything within that time. Bella doesn't report anything within that time. You guys don't hear anything. You don't have anything really happen. You can tell Tybor is very silent as well, and every now and again he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And someone responds eventually and just says, "Yeah, we're just taking a break." He's like, "Oh, okay, well, be quiet." And so
I was talking.
you guys managed to get through it, and no issues pop up or anything. But you're all feeling this extreme, like, kind of like evil, like, surrounding you.
You guys want to take a look around?
The longer you guys stay here,
I'll say to him, you planning on letting the next crew get eaten just like the first?
well, if you killed them all, hopefully that's enough, I guess. I know I'm not moving for at least a couple days.
So it's okay for us to risk our lives, but you can cower in the room.
Well, aren't you being paid for this?
We're being
To
paid.
deliver supplies back to camp.
I had a bunch of people talking there at once, so I don't know what was said.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just said to deliver supplies, not defend your camp.
Yes, well. Oh, well. Thank you.
Oh well. Yeah,
I
easier.
mean, technically, we did deliver the supplies to the camp. They are here. We can just stealth out of here and walk away.
Sure, if you wouldn't mind just bringing them all inside.
Actually, we're getting paid to deliver them to the camp, which the camp is east of here. So
Oh, well, usually
they're
I
at the camp.
sign off on this document saying it was all done, but if you don't want that, that's fine.
Nice try.
He
We
never
need that
told us about the
document.
document.
It wasn't.
I'm gonna start walking to the door with my lockpicks unless anybody says anything.
We need the document. I think we also need to take back the ox and the wagon.
That's usually customary,
There-
yes.
They're gonna like kind of like take a breath and sigh and just be like, "Look, I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to be so testy and curt. It's been a long 10-day for us. We're a little on edge. You know, maybe we can help you out with your issue, but you know, it'd be nice if you give us a little bit more help."
Yes,
Strike smiles.
I understand that, but I'm too afraid to go out. You must understand, I've seen all my men killed, good friends. They were all killed in front of my eyes. I'm too scared to come out. I'm not leaving here for at least a couple days.
Let's go get the wagon.
Alright, well, if we're gonna go outside, I think we should try to move stealthily and as quiet as we can back towards the east, and maybe we can take a look around and see if we see... I mean, I understand they're coming under the ground, but if we see anything to the east...
Just anything I can use to see if I can tell where it's coming from.
Your divine sense helped you, that's all you know. Whatever,
Does that count?
whatever, I don't know, what you have for spells or anything, sure.
I mean, like
Jesus.
rolls and stuff like.
All you know is you feel it around you, and when you used your sense, you felt it in a certain direction. Keep in mind that it doesn't work through walls. You have to actually see it, so you just had a feeling it was that way. So that's all I can tell you.
That is true. I did try that.
If everybody like kind of leaves the cottage, I'd kind of grab Cyanna's arm and just quietly say to her, I don't know. I don't feel right about leaving this place and leaving them in danger.
Holy shit.
Well, let's go take a look around. Obviously, we're not going to get paid unless we do.
Rain says maybe we shouldn't all be moving around because there'll be more chance of waking things.
As she says that, I say, go ahead, Katai, I didn't hear you.
I'll say it'd be worse if they catch half a party off guard there.
Yeah, I think we should all go together.
There, and I'll say, I think we should all move as absolutely quietly as possible, soft steps.
That's section 8. That's disadvantage.
Perhaps if I tried world shaping into something very small, I could make it to the wagon without alerting them.
Yeah, but if you alert it by accident, and that's trouble for you. Let's just all go.
Oh, I didn't realize I had advantage on, so that'd be 13 for me to try and sneak around camp and not make noise.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait for the party right by the wagon here. Do I notice anything about this rubble that seems suspicious? Was it just a fire?
Roll a perception. Strike, you notice something that catches your eye. As you look down on the ground, you can tell what looks like little feet from maybe a pig or a boar. And as you're looking on the ground, you notice that these feet are heading towards this fireplace. But the feet seem to change into what looks like a humanoid foot right at the fireplace itself. And then it looks like it almost changes back because the feet start to head back out towards this way.
I think I found those wizards that turn into pigs. And I point down at the tracks and I start walking towards the fireplace.
So Strike, as you start getting closer to this fireplace and you're kind of on to something, you start getting this complete feel of dread that overcomes you as you're getting closer and closer to that fireplace.
I don't like this. And you'll see me just staring at the fireplace as I step backwards.
Can I like examine the fireplace to see if I notice anything dangerous about it, like specifically?
As you're looking at it, to you, it just looks like a fireplace.
Okay.
Strike, do you tell us anything about the fireplace?
So,
Or do you just
directing me forward, and I'll look for a secret door or something.
You don't notice any secret door or anything.
Is it?
Didn't it look like the tracks were coming from there?
The tracks definitely look like they were heading in there and then out.
You said it was heading this way back here?
Yeah, like it came from down in this direction.
Do we want to follow the tracks and see where they lead?
There's something evil in here, though.
I'll go up to the fireplace and try to like. I'll use my quarterstaff, just kind of like poke around at anything that's in the fireplace, the bricks along like the inside, and I'll work my way around it.
Okay. So, Theron, as you're in there kind of like digging around and poking, you feel something buried kind of under the ground inside of this fireplace.
Okay. I'll still use my quarterstaff and just kind of like move stuff out of the way to try and like see if it's like on top of the ground, if I don't actually have to dig down, if I don't see anything.
So it's not that deep, and it's kind of hard to tell what it is, but when you do like even just touch it with your quarterstaff, you get this very bad feeling about it. Nothing overcomes you, and you're not like, experiencing anything, but you just get this really bad feeling as you're starting to touch and move it. You're not 100% sure what it is yet. You got to dig around a little more.
Okay. What I'll try to do is like clear stuff around it without touching whatever it is,
Okay.
to try and uncover it.
All right. So as you're like kind of digging around it, you kind of get a good idea of what it is, and it looks kind of like a totem. You notice it's got like 13 tiny, like androgynous, like stick figures, and it looks like they're all dipped in like some kind of blood. You also notice that there's little lightning bolt symbols kind of tied around it, and it looks like it's all tied together with like really long, stringy type hair.
Can I tell like what kind of hair it is, like if it's human hair or from an animal?
So as you're kind of looking at it, no, you don't know what hair, but you can give me a religion. Sienna, you can also give me a religion, as you're both kind of up and close personal, kind of looking at this thing.
I don't know if that's high enough. Insight, I got told to.
No, you guys don't know what this thing is.
I'll signal the rest of the group to come back over. Hey, found something, some kind of totem. I'm not sure what it is. Sienna doesn't know either. Any of you know what this is, what it means?
So
I'll just step to the
whoever goes and looks at it, you guys can roll a religion as well.
I'm going to cast Guidance.
I think we all need to church.
Let's see, religion, right?
Yep.
And Guidance.
All right, Strike. So, Strike, as you look at this thing, you're almost 100% sure that this thing's main purpose is to bring ill fortune to everything nearby this area. You get this feeling that this thing is definitely some type of evil totem, and it is not good.
Oh, you guys don't know what this is? And I explain it, trying to seem knowledgeable and useful.
Do you know anything about it? To know if it's safe to destroy it?
Is it safe to touch? That's one thing I'd like to know.
You, Strike, you don't get a feeling that it will cause any effects to you if you touch it or whatnot. You just have a feeling this thing is meant to bring bad fortune to all nearby.
All right, I just say no. It's really just meant to cause problems around the area. You can touch it. Then we should burn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around. I was gonna say I'm gonna look around, find any like wood or anything like that that'd be good to use for a fire. Like we're in the vicinity of where we are,
Um,
and I would put it on the ground, take the totem, and put it on top of it. Put
All
a
right.
little bit more wood on top.
So all of a sudden, Rain, you can hear Bella yelling that it can feel something, and yeah, like
I'll
it starts
sh-
weaning. All the horses start to wean as well.
I'll shout out their back on the horses.
Okay.
I'll dash.
As soon as they know that, yeah, I'm gonna dash.
Just turn before I dash to Theron and just say break it, and dash as well towards the horses.
I'll as soon as he says break it, I'm just gonna grab out my quarterstaff. Well, I've got it on the wood at that point, right?
You what?
At that point, I'd already have it like on top of some wood,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna dash away, and I'm gonna use my elemental attunement to light the fire to light the wood that it's sitting on, and I'm gonna go northeast as I run away.
Okay. So as you cast this fire, Theron, and everyone's kind of starting running towards the horses, you can all see that there is definitely things that are kind of coming from all over the place. Your owl actually warns you, Strike, that it senses something coming from over in this direction. And it kind of gives you like a hoot and lets you know that something is moving over here as well. And you guys are starting to realize that there are things starting to move all around you. And Theron, as you cast the fire on this totem, it just lights up and you get this like feeling of like really like it's just kind of like overcomes you and it's like really like scary as it like kind of seeps into your soul. But then all of a sudden you can just tell as like the hair starts to burn and these twigs burn. It burns really easy as it like catches on fire and almost turns like this greenish glow, and then it just evaporates and the thing just like turns to dust and just disappears. And then all of a sudden all the noises and everything you guys hear around you, it's almost as if they turn around and go in a different direction. And
thank God.
you guys are kind of feeling this feeling as if like this thing definitely was drawing these things in towards this area. And perhaps it's something you have to watch out for in the future.
We might need to have to find these wizards eventually.
Strike, didn't you say there was some tracks back there leading away from that fire?
Yep.
I say we take a look at that and see if we can figure out where they go. If somebody placed that there, maybe we can find out who did it.
So as you go back and kind of like look in that area, you see the tracks do kind of head towards this direction, but it gets to a point that it's like extremely difficult to kind of see where it came in and out of. It was a little easier just because like the actual rubble in here kind of made it a little easier to kind of just see where the tracks were. But as it gets farther and farther out, you guys are pretty sure it headed up in this direction and then just disappeared.
Can I make like a survival roll to see if I can see anything?
You can, but I'm just assuming that you already have, to be honest.
All right.
You guys spend quite some time
bother
trying to find these tracks, but you're not sure. You also know that this could have been days that this happened, so you're not really sure if it's even worth trying to find tracks from days ago from a boar.
All right, let's get the wagons delivered to this guy, and I guess head back to Vandalin. Maybe we'll see some of those boars on the way back.
Maybe wait a few days.
We'll go
till
back
the
to the group here. Strike, do you want to check up this hill and take a look around there? See if we see anything else up top. I know the tracks looked like they kind of led up in that direction. Just to...
Are you talking about
there?
southwest?
Yeah, up here.
All right, I'll send the owl over.
So the owl kind of hovers around the area for a while and comes back and says it doesn't see anything.
Well, what I'll do is I'll touch someone's shoulder so I'm still standing, but sort of see through his eyes.
Okay, yep.
And
So,
I'll just start investigating the ruins here, get close to see what anything in there that might be useful, or?
Sure. So as you're like looking around, you don't see anything of any use. They're definitely what used to be old cabins, but they look like they're all torn down. You don't notice anything other than the fireplaces themselves, but you guys don't have this feeling of dread or fear anymore kind of coming over you, so you're pretty sure you've dealt with at least the main issue here.
All right, tell everybody I don't see anything.
Tell me that you don't see anything, because everyone else is gone.
We are making the delivery over here.
I'll tell Strike thank you for checking that out. And let's go catch up with the group to make this delivery.
All right. So
Good thing I came along. You guys wouldn't get anything done.
I'll assume that you guys do all that. Nothing. You guys don't encounter any other issues. You manage to get the ox up there, and you start unloading all those supplies. Tybor appreciates it a lot and says thank you so much, and maybe just let his brother know of the situation, and maybe if he can find some more loggers who are interested in work up here. He does kind of ask if you guys want to. Do you want to?
Want to what?
Become a logger?
No.
All right, so I already kind of figured that. But anyways, you guys continue on with kind of helping with all that. And he does give you a document with his signature that says that the supplies were dropped off. And he recommends that you take the ox and the wagon back to where you got it, kind of thing. And yeah, that's pretty much all you got to do here. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do before you left?
Is there anything else we should investigate?
I'll assume that you guys have also kind of looked around the area looking for any other kind of threats or anything, but you guys feel, well, just even that dread is gone, so you feel like this area has been cleansed in a way. But you don't see any other threats or anything. You guys are obviously very cautious about the ground moving, but as you're here for the next kind of couple hours unloading this wagon and whatnot, you don't experience anything. Now, at this point, it's starting to get very dark, so you guys would have to set up camp either here or continue on through the night.
Set up camp.
I mean,
Yes,
before you
I'm here.
feel like it's cleansed, I feel like we can set up camp here.
Sure. So there are, like, a bunch of these tents are actually still okay to actually sleep in. They're quite comfortable as well. So you guys can either sleep in some of those tents or go sleep in the cabin there, whatever you kind of prefer. Set up your own tent.
Are you giving your horse a drink, are you?
Yeah, he's throwing his horse in.
Yeah.
I'm done with you.
Oh, I'm just helping him get some water.
All right. So
Yeah, is there any way to fill up water skins and stuff like that?
Yep, there's that river is definitely good water.
All right, well,
We
let's
still have
restock
the-
supplies.
So you can fill up the barrel on the ox's wagon and all that.
Yeah.
Do you take the ox to the river?
Yeah, I'll assume that you guys don't gotta actually do that. We're just kind of theater of mind at this point. So, do you guys are you gonna just stay in the tents for the night? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
I'll be in a tent. I'll just put my bedroll kind of like over here, kind of close to the fire, and I'll do my meditation on the bedroll there.
Okay. So you guys do manage to get throughout the night without any issues. You hear Tybor at one point in the night. He's kind of like taking some supplies, but you can tell he like slams the door right away. Either way, you guys have no issues. You wake up in the morning, and you're pretty much ready to go.
So I guess the question now is, do we head back east and take the trail down to Tribor, or do we head west and kind of check out Thunder Tree and make a roundabout that way on our way back to Fandolin?
Let's ask the logger guy what the fastest way is.
Do we want to check out Thunder Tree that Falcon mentioned,
Yeah, there
or
could be
do we
some,
just head straight back to Fandolin?
could be some forgotten dragon treasure. Strike.
Sounds good.
So he...
Right.
Go on.
Rain says, but more importantly, we don't know if the forest has been cleansed of the influence of these sorcerers yet.
I don't think it will be.
Ooh,
But
we
they
should
lost their
ask.
trail. We might come upon them at some point, but I don't think there's anything specific we can do unless we do.
We should ask the guy if he's seen any boars around the loggers camp, and if he knows any directions they've been traveling in.
It's a good idea.
So he, as in response to Thunder Tree first, he says, Thunder Tree, why would you want to go there? And basically, he just says it's a ruined town. And he says, yeah, he heard of a green dragon there at one point, just because they get fairly close to it going down the river. But he says it's been a very long time since anything was there. And he's like, if there was treasure, I'm sure whoever dealt with it would have gathered it at this point. But he's like, I guess there is a chance. And then when he responds to you of the boars, he says he hasn't noticed any boars, but he will make sure he keeps a close eye out for them.
And I'll just see if, I guess, away from the door, if Rain wants to let him know what these boars are capable of, or are we just gonna have him watch out for them?
So we should explain to him the boars are disguised sorcerers, and it's we tell him about the totem.
Okay, and he's very appreciative of this information, and also he says he's going to keep a close eye out for it. He hasn't noticed anything. He says if he does notice anything, that he will send word to Phandalin as soon as he can. Also Neverwinter, and but yeah, he hasn't seen anything of any concern.
And I'll tell him that, our primary mission in the area is to find and defeat the White Dragon, but if we happen to hear of any trouble back up here and we are able to help, that's always a possibility.
For money.
And he kind of responds as if, like, you guys are crazy for wanting to deal with a White Dragon, and you can tell he gets really quiet as if he's scared of it.
I'll ask him if he's encountered
Not
it.
everybody cowers behind doors.
No, he hasn't. And he's like, I'd rather not talk about dragons anymore.
So you've encountered a dragon before?
He doesn't respond to that. He says he hasn't, like, he already told you that he's never encountered one.
Okay.
May I ask you a question?
Insight?
With disadvantage through wall, sure.
With can I cast guidance?
Sure. Fucking strike. I'm just telling you right now, no. You have no idea as in if he's telling the truth or not.
Oh well, I tried.
May I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do you think they would have wanted to destroy this place?
They're evil.
He has no idea. They don't really have much to offer here. They don't have a lot of, things that are valuable or anything. He has no idea why they'd want to attack this camp.
I'll ask him where his lumber goes to.
So I was going to ask.
He says he sends it down to Neverwinter. So he basically gets his loggers to go out. They load it all up, and then they kind of tie it all together, and then send it down the river with a couple boats.
The company or organization or person that you send it to, do you know if they're somebody that, is disreputable and, maybe that's what they were trying to disrupt, is that end of the things? Like if they want to stop the loggers' camp to stop that person specifically from receiving lumber.
Well, he kind of explains that after the eruption of Mount Hotnow, he describes that this is one of the main, kind of log supplies into Neverwinter, so there's no reason why someone would want to, destroy or have something dealt with this loggers camp, because it's literally one of the main supplies into Neverwinter to help build everything that was destroyed during the eruption of the volcano.
I'll ask him if they've had any trouble with shipments. Has there been any issues with transport down or over?
He doesn't say there was any issues whatsoever, but he does say that he's irritated with Neverwinter with their high taxes, trying to get people to actually help bring supplies and whatnot to them. So that's why he deals with his brother in Phandalin to help get a cheaper price to get adventurers and random people to bring up the supplies from Phandalin rather than Neverwinter.
Did the taxes just recently go up, or has it been like that for a long time?
He says it's been like that almost right from the beginning. Right at first, it wasn't too bad because they really, really, really needed all kinds of supplies to help build Neverwinter. But now that Neverwinter is kind of in the position where it's starting to grow and get bigger, everything's being taxed, and that's why he's frustrated with Neverwinter. But they still pay very good for the amount of work that they do.
Until this, but recently, has he had any other issues in camp?
No. He's had no issues whatsoever. This is the first issue they've run into since the eruption of Mount Hotenow.
I wonder if the loggers camp isn't, an exclusive target, if whoever's behind this is just trying to disrupt things in the area for whatever reasons they have.
No, I'm sure we'll end up finding out sooner or later.
I just kind of say that to the group, not like asking a specific question. I'm just speculating.
You also get a feeling too, right? Like this is one of the spellcasters that are doing this. You don't think this has anything to do with Neverwinter, unless these spellcasters have some kind of influence there. But
yeah,
suggest that.
I just mean like
Rain also has a very good feeling that these things are disrupting the forest, and that's kind of what was being said between her brother. So Rain, you also have that feeling that I don't think it has really anything to do with outside of this forest. I think it's more linked to the forest rather than outside sources.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said this area. I meant like this area of the forest or the forest in general. So I wonder if their target is this forest area and not just specifically the loggers camp.
Yeah, you don't know that, but sure.
Oh no, I'm just kind of speculating for the group and just saying, if we go back towards Falcon's hunting lodge, maybe we could tell them like what happened here, and just if we don't happen to see any boars or run into them or the wizards behind it, let him know that things could become disrupted in the area.
Well, I could use an L from the inn. I'd say, well, let's get going.
That's a many days away strike. I'm sorry.
So, are you guys going to Falcons? Or are you going straight down to Phandalin? What are you doing?
We should go back to Falcon's hunting lodge.
Well, if we go down to Phandalin, we have to cut through the forest. I mean, that could take a lot longer if there's no trail going straight down.
You do know that the main trail that got you here goes right by Falcon's hunting lodge, and then he did tell you that trail does come out somewhere out in near the Tribor Trail in this area. You're not really sure where, but
yeah. Then we'll go back. I think we should go back to on the path at least towards Falcon's Lodge, and then down through the trail to Tribor Trail.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Unless other people in the group think not.
Let's get moving.
Yeah. Strickland, hurry up! All right.
He wants his coins.
Here.
So you guys spend the day traveling through the forest, and you guys encounter no issues whatsoever. And you guys do manage to get to Falcon's Hunting Lodge kind of near the end of the day. Oh, Cyanide, you're supposed to have a horse there, but I did that before.
I'll whisper to Strike, here's your chance to get that other horse if you want. I'm just kidding, don't do that.
Too late.
It is out.
So, Cyanide, as you guys can see everything on this map, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So as you guys come in, Corwin greets you once again. You guys ring the bell, and Corwin just greets you at the door and says, "Oh, you're back, and let me get some good old dinner prepared." And he looks at Strike. "Same room for you."
I'll say yes.
All right. So
Strike even answers.
what was
What was
that?
that?
I said yes before Strike even answers.
And he kind of looks at both. Well, who wants it then?
No, for Strike. Yeah, yes, he'll take that same room.
Oh, I see. Okay. So Strike, when you do end up eventually going up to your room, he gets Pell to take all your horses in the wagon and whatnot, and that's all dealt with.
And I'll give him the 10 gold for Strike's room.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
He accepts it.
Okay.
And same thing, Strike, you get up there. There's another box of pipeweed there and other various things, but nothing worth of value except for the pipeweed, which I'm assuming you take.
Yep.
And,
Fill pockets.
He doesn't say anything about it. He just allows you to take it, obviously. And then
Take the back ropes too.
so he kind of talks about it, and this guy's not. I know you can probably see that, but he says he just kind of responds and lets you know that Falcon is actually out hunting currently right now, and that he's not here.
That's a shame.
Should be back in the next couple days.
I'll give him 5 gold for stabling our horses and feeding them.
Okay. He graciously accepts that and says it's totally not required by any means. But he does ask if you guys want to help with some chores around the area.
Do not mind that.
Yeah,
Strike
I don't.
walks away.
Rain says, by chores, do you mean anything?
Well, he starts listing off a bunch of things. Things like cleaning out the pens. He asks if some of you want to go and cut some trees down for some firewood. He asks if someone wants to take up the courage of dealing with the outhouse. Could use some cleaning. He also asks just about like some sweeping in the area and some of the buildings. He brings up a whole list of things, and he just kind of looks at all of you and just kind of asks, what would you prefer to do?
Trees.
Yeah, I'll do the pens, and I'll give the outhouse a whirl.
Okay.
Strike pulls out a deck of cards and starts playing.
All right.
I go down by the mute guy and I'll just make some small conversation with him, even though he can't answer, and just tell him how beautiful this horse is that he's been caring for, and any chores that he has, I'll aid him with.
He nods in response, and he kind of points to the pens, kind of like what Varys is doing with cleaning up the stuff there, and you can tell Pell's like going around and just picking up the horse's waste in the yard, where it's kind of roaming at this point.
But I just aid him with anything he does, and just
Okay.
kind of just see where he goes, what he does.
What else do we have on the list that is not cutting down trees?
He says that there's lots of sweeping and just tidying up and dusting and whatnot in all the buildings.
Okay, I'll do that stuff.
Okay. Strike, where are you hanging out? Just in your room?
I'll hang out in the main common room.
Okay, sounds good. And every time he kind of walks by as he's like kind of doing things, he just looks at you, doesn't say a word or anything to you though, and just kind of continues on. And Rain, you just kind of sweep up around Strike, and you're kind of like looking at him like, you lazy bastard.
Well, if she's cleaning in there, I'll go up to my room.
Okay.
The other guy I don't care about.
Alright, so
Does Corwin, like, when I'm around, like, give like any like weird looks towards Strike or anything like that?
you don't see anything. He's very hospitable, and you can tell he's not. He doesn't expect this of you guys at all. So.
But does he give you like any like surprised or unusual looks, like
I mean, no. It's really not his concern to judge someone, so he doesn't really do that.
Okay. If he doesn't like do anything unusual, like looking at Strike, then I won't say anything.
Okay. So Sienna, he gives you an axe, and you go out there and you start cutting down trees. You don't have any issues. You just cut them down. You start making firewood. You basically just get like the one tree done for the day, kind of thing, and start cutting it up. Varys and Theron, you guys kind of clean up some of the pens and help Pell. Varys, you go and try to attempt this outhouse, and when you look in there, it's actually really clean. And right when you kind of walk in, Corwin kind of comes up behind you and just says, "Well, if you can see, it's getting quite full."
Tinder and wood to burn out the waste?
Unfortunately, no. And he kind of brings out this bucket, and it's got a rope on it.
Awesome.
If you just pour it in the river there, it should be a good spot.
I will,
Should have taken prestidigitation.
I will ask if he has a bigger trough that I can dump this small bucket into to make this go a little faster.
So he says, yes, he's got some different things. And he doesn't really have a trough, but he's got like this large type bucket that'll work.
Alright. Yeah, I'll use the small pail to fill the larger bucket.
Okay.
And do that. That sucks, but...
This is where prestidigitation would come in handy.
Yep.
Anyways, so when you guys are all done for the night, you guys all kind of help with chores around the area.
Sorry, real quick. Before nighttime, after I finish cleaning out the pens and area, I would seek out Strike in his room and just real quick say to him, I know we kind of did before, but I do want to say thank you for what you did for us. It was very dangerous. You risked your life, and you didn't have to. And I want you to know that I am grateful, and I will not forget this. And I don't really expect anything response from him, but I just wanted to seek him out and tell him that.
Okay.
Strike just nods. He doesn't really say anything back.
Then I'll just give him a nod in response and let him be in his room.
Alright. So as the night progresses and you guys all kind of come in for dinner, he kind of calls out, and Sienna, you come in, you've done a lot of work with the wood, you've got a huge pile out there. He says he'll deal with bringing it all in. You guys get the pens cleaned up really quite well. Rain, you've pretty much dusted and swept the whole area, so it looks really nice in there. And Varys, you can tell Corwin is most appreciative towards you. When he cooks the dinner, he actually makes a fantastic meal, and yours he just makes a little bit bigger and a little bit nicer. And he just kind of puts it out in front of you and gives you like a very nice like bow, and he's very appreciative towards you, Varys.
Nice. Thank you.
So, is there anything you want to say to him before the night goes off? He's quite quiet as he eats with Pell.
You said you're
Yep, go ahead.
back for a day or two, right?
Yes, he's out hunting.
Do they have any ale in stock here?
Yes, but we try not to use it too much.
Could I trouble you for one glass? I'll pay for it.
Yes, as long as you're paying for it, we try to keep it for the nobles that visit here.
In that case, I'll have one.
How much will that be?
Well, it's hard to get ale out here, as you know, so usually we charge about 5 silver.
I'll give him 5 silver for Strike's glass.
So
Same here.
one gold in total.
No, I'm only ordering for Strike.
Oh, okay.
I don't want one. It's just
Okay.
for him.
Okay.
I'll get one though.
So, however many drinks you want to take, I'm assuming you're not all getting pissed drunk, but just take the 5 silver out of your... Was there anything else that you guys wanted to do before you go off to bed?
So can I quiz Corwin a little bit about Falcon?
Sure.
Is it dark by now?
Is he single?
Yes, it's dark. Yes.
I'm going to say, does he often stay out on his own after dark hunting?
He's definitely he's very unpredictable. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. Sometimes he's out guiding nobles. He's very unpredictable, and he never really just seems to be concerned about him because he always comes back just fine.
Well, I
How long
I wasn't concerned about him. Sure, he can look up himself. Curious.
Yeah, he's just just letting you know that he's unpredictable and that he never worries about him, and he just kind of does his own thing.
Well, I don't suppose we would be planning to stay here for a couple of days, would we? I'm asking it to the party, by the way.
He looks at her hopefully.
You can make another save.
Rain has braids in her hair.
yeah, little flower too. Yeah,
You thought I was just cleaning that whole time.
yeah, cleaning herself. Yeah.
I think unless like Rain tries to persuade us, we're heading out after one evening.
Come on, I'm gonna do it.
That's pretty high DC.
I'll persuade her.
In my -1 charisma, go and persuade you or watch this.
You're gonna have disadvantage with strike.
Yeah. There you
Oh!
go.
Oh my god.
Told you.
What did I roll against that?
Come on.
Let's see.
So is this persuasion a stay? For
Yeah.
What do we roll against? What do we roll against it?
So as just to be clear too, he says he's gonna be at least a couple days or so. You're not really sure how long he's gonna be. He's very unpredictable.
Would that be a wisdom save? Whether it's wise or not to stay.
You roll whatever the hell you want, man. I don't care.
Oh my god! I was like, yeah, sure. If she wants to stay, I'll stay.
Intelligence save. I mean, that's fair, I guess. I guess strike when you roll for intelligence, you realize you're gonna have to pay for all your horses to stay there for however long. You're not sure how long.
To be fair,
This is not a good idea.
I say strike that Falcon would know more about this forest than anyone else. Should tell him about the sorcerers and what they did at the logging camp. Perhaps he can even help us find the cause of this.
But didn't you roll a really high wisdom save last session, so you shouldn't be as taken as you are.
I'm sorry, do I
Theoretically.
No. The wisdom save was for whether it was a good idea to do anything.
Okay. Gotcha.
We're gonna be spending gold every night we're here. It's not worth it. We got stuff to do, and I think our main goal is the dragon, right?
Yeah, but when was the last time we had a break?
Yeah, I'm gonna say we deserve a break.
But there's no alcohol at this break.
Just a few days. Come on. What's the
It
worst?
says
thing?
my brother saved all our lives by showing us the well, and he has asked me to do this.
Darren agrees with whatever Rain wants to do.
Corwin,
Fine, but
You
it's
played
like
the right card right there.
as you're talking
Strike's
about it,
gonna-
Corwin says he can relay that information. That's not an issue.
what do you mean? Relay
But any
information that he may have?
Yeah, any information you want to relay to him. Just like he's kind of confused. He's kind of confused on why you want to wait just for Falcon, I suppose. And he's starting to catch on. Maybe there's more of a reason that you want to stay.
Corvin, could you please roll an intelligence check? No, okay.
Corwin is making an intelligence check.
Is he?
He thinks there's something more.
So Rain, on the base, sigh and say, "It's okay if you guys think we should move on."
You just see Strike nodding.
I don't know. I'd like to stay here, but I understand if we need to move on.
It's up to you guys.
I know.
Let's make a group decision.
I vote to stay. How about that?
Nay.
It's okay, Sayana. We might. We're going in the forest. We could also ask the banshee that Falcon told us about.
I'd probably stay away from her. Are you guys gonna vote? No, not.
So Strike says nay.
Nay. What does Saren say?
Cyanna played the brother saved us card, so I'm going to side with whatever he wants to do.
You're just gonna hear Strike grumble. Brother saved us.
Oh, I don't say that out loud. That's just in my head.
All right.
Of course, you did too, Strike. I know, but without the well, it wouldn't have happened.
Varys, what do you think we should do?
I mean, yeah, I feel like if Rain wants to hang out, then I guess we do that. To try to get some more information.
Every day we stay here means the dragon could be rampaging across the land. Just remember that.
He says, "No, you're probably right, Strike."
I'm always right.
Yeah, that argument will dissuade Theron from staying.
We should go and see what else we can find as we go through the forest. Perhaps now we've destroyed the sorcerer's totem, we will actually there.
You could have to hear your ring.
So it's a plan. You guys gonna take off in the morning?
Yeah, I think I've been outvoted.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So are you guys gonna use your own feed, or are you gonna pay him for feed for your horses?
We already paid for the feed from him the first time. We might as well use the feed that we
Okay, so
got.
there would be 2 days already that you've used to feed, so make sure you guys are
Yeah.
adjusting that.
Yep, so we got
I
3
think-
days left.
I think we need to stock up again because we've got to get all the way back to Fandolin. Horses.
I think you guys grabbed 5 days worth, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We have 3 days left.
3 days.
I thought it was a 10-day.
I think
Did we
wait.
did we go back down to 5?
I think we went back down to.
Yeah, the weight. It was the weight that brought you
Yeah.
down to 5.
there's like this half-ton of food on each horse or something ridiculous.
Well, then we should
You could just pay him.
buy the feed here and keep
Yeah.
whatever we have.
Well, use 1 day. You have to use 1 day of feed. But then for the other 5 animals, because you've used all the feed now from what was left on the wagon for the ox. So
Alright.
it would be
The cart.
25 copper pieces for all your animals for the night.
Hey Jedi, the Chester's cart disappeared. I thought we were putting whatever was on the wagon in that.
What?
We've got the wagon right now,
Yeah.
and
But
we
I
put
thought,
the things in Chester's car.
things that were on the wagon were still labeled as on the cart, but the cart's not showing anymore. I just realized.
The wagon, you put the barrel and everything on the wagon.
Yeah, I think we were just using the cart character sheet to keep track of what we actually had on the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But it's not there anymore. I only see my horse and me.
Oh. I don't even know where it is. Did someone delete it?
I didn't do anything.
I don't even know how to
there
delete
it
I'm
is.
not gonna mess with anything.
It's right. I see it now. I see it. I don't know why. There we go. There you go. You should see it now.
Oh, there it is.
All right. So you guys wake up in the morning. 25 copper pieces for the food.
Okay, so can we go ahead and buy another couple of days as well and load that all on?
You can, but it was a weight issue from before. But you could just throw it all on the wagon, sure.
I just want to stick it all on the wagon for the journey back.
So how much
Yeah,
more do
how
you
much-
want? And who's making sure that that's all done properly?
So how much does a 1 day weigh for all 5 horses?
1 day of feed is 10 pounds, so 50 pounds.
But should we get a week's worth just in case and sling it
And
all?
then the ox needs to eat too, so 60 pounds.
We have 3 days
So
for
you need
5
6
horses right now,
You
right?
need 6, yeah, because you've now taken so long that you've used all the feed that was there on the wagon.
We need to start seeing if these horses will graze while we're traveling.
How many days of ox feed do we need?
If we
You're gonna need at least however it is to get back, so 3 or 4.
I think we should have 6 days of food for each of the animals, in case we get any more delays or detours.
So you already have 4, correct?
So we need 2 days of horse feed plus the one we bought to not use our own.
So that
Plus-
would be 50 copper pieces plus the ox would be another 3. So 65 copper pieces in total. Does that sound right? So 6.5 gold or 2.5 silver. Sorry, 6.5 silver. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
Just give them a gold piece.
I'll pay for it.
Okay. All right. So you guys good to go?
Yep.
All right. So you guys sleep, and in the morning, you guys start taking off back towards Phandalin. All right. So as you guys are making your way down, you guys do manage to kind of follow this trail, and you're starting to realize how much easier it is to make your way back down. You definitely trust Falcon's word, and you follow this trail all the way. Remember, you're using the owl as the where you guys are, and you get to about this point here. And before you kind of emerge out of the Neverwinter Wood, you guys notice that like it definitely the trail just kind of stops, but you like look past and you're like, well, this is the end of the forest, and you can see how hard it would be to miss this trail. But you do notice, like he said, there's these 2 trees that are like almost in the form of an X, and it's natural, and it wasn't like definitely wasn't like designed like that or somebody did that. It's literally 2 trees kind of cross, and it does make it quite easy to see, but still could be missed. So as you guys emerge, you guys are going to have to take another day, so get rid of a day of feed for the animals.
I need to get rid of the food as a question.
So we got 5 days worth of food.
I'll eat one of those good berries.
So you guys think you can get to Phandalin kind of later at night if you do a fast speed.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I adjusted the feed in the cart.
Okay. So you are going to have to use another thing of feed to kind of get all the way there. But you guys do manage to get to Phandalin. It's afternoon. It's starting to get late, but things are still open from what you can tell. And you do get to Phandalin.
So we've left the forest.
You're in Phandalin.
I think the first thing we should do is go to Barthen's, deliver the cart, and find out where is the best place to stable the horses.
That's a good idea.
And this time pay for security for the cart.
Well, the cart wasn't the issue, his stuff still went out of the cart. He said he'll keep the stuff locked inside his store,
So yeah,
or we can just keep it in our rooms, one of the two.
when you guys pull up to Barthen's, he says he can easily take care of your horses and whatnot. That's not an issue. But he says he'll do it for 10 copper pieces a day. So 10 copper pieces each. You're there for a day, so you're gonna have to pay for that. So that'll be for 5 horses, 50 copper pieces, so 5 silver.
Alright, I'll do that. I'll pay for that.
Okay. So for the 5
I'll give
silver.
him two. I'll give him two. I'll give him 1 silver for Strike an Eye.
And he looks at you and says, I assume you're done with his wagon, and he kind of looks at the stuff in the back of it. Or did you want to buy the wagon?
Kind of need to turn to the converse. Do we want a gigantic wagon? Can one horse even pull that, or do we need to stick with the cart?
He says that you're going to need 2 horses to pull that wagon for sure, like effectively.
Let's stick with the car.
Yeah, if he has another cart. We'll have to ask him if he's got another
Oh,
cart.
he still has our cart.
We-
Paid him to take care of it.
Oh, that's right.
So he says
Brought it back.
he says yes, he can do that, but like he's going to have to refashion the wood on the bottom of that barrel since it's been transferred once already. So he says for like 2 gold pieces, he'll transfer the barrel and all the feed to the cart for you if you want.
Also, how much weight does that hold? Because we might be overweight with the feed on it.
A cart can hold 200 pounds.
So
Times 2.
Wait, seriously?
yeah, we might just need the wagon.
It is 200 pounds, sorry. Wait, that's actually a good question. The cart
Can also load feed.
The cart is 200 pounds. You can throw as much weight on it as you want. It's whether or not your actual horse can carry it.
Okay. And the horses can carry 400 pounds, you said?
A riding
But
horse,
what's-
480.
Okay.
So another 280 pounds can be thrown onto it.
Shit.
The barrel with all the water, that's going to be at least probably 50 pounds right there. We're full of water.
You said 70 for the barrel.
So okay, 70 then for the barrel.
Because I'm looking at the sheet, and with the tents, the water skins, or the couple barrel, we're close to 400 pounds with everything that would be on it.
Yeah, we'd need a wagon.
My concern is, a lot of places we might be heading might be trailless and stuff like that. So maybe we should not go with the wagon and just keep the horses for when we need to go between towns or stuff like that, and only use them, But the cart, I think, is a little too much. Maybe not take the horses and leave them here when we go on like mountain treks or something like that.
The other option is to do the wagon, and I don't know. Even if we just have the cart, we'd still have to decide to leave it behind at certain places potentially.
Yeah.
All right.
And we need a second horse anyway.
We don't. If we can hitch 2 horses to it, if we had the wagon, someone could drive and someone could sit in the back.
Yeah. And how much weight does the wagon hold? Well, I guess how much weight is the wagon, and then it'll hold double.
The wagon's 400 pounds.
So we basically scratch off one of the horse's weight anyway, but we get an additional 480, from the other horse.
Typically 560.
Yeah. So
That's plenty, but maybe 2.
yeah, I mean it's up to you guys if you want to do the wagon. I think that makes more sense if we're going to carry feed around and everything for them. Otherwise, we gotta try to forage. I know Rain can forage for us, but we'd have to try to forage for the horses if we're out and about.
Yeah, they can graze in some places, but other places we need to feed them.
Let's ask Barton then if we can rent out the ocean.
The wagon?
Yeah.
He says you can buy it. He's not going to rent it to you.
What do you think we're gonna damage it?
Says he has no interest in renting.
So how much does he want?
35 gold pieces for the wagon.
Oh shit, is that all? Okay, yeah. Yeah, then.
You're gonna get the wagon?
Oh.
Okay, so that way you guys don't have to...
No.
Yeah. He also asked, well, do you want me to just keep storing this cart? He's already... Like, you can kind of tell he's already expecting money for storing this cart as well.
How much did we pay for the cart? I don't remember. It was like 7 gold?
15.
Just something cheap. Yeah.
15. Will he accept the cart as a trade-in and pay 30 gold for the wagon?
He says, okay, he'll do that. So someone
And
take
how-
that out.
How much do we owe him for watching the cart? Or did we already prepay for...
He said that could be part of the deal.
Alright.
Because it's like a $15 cart, 15
Yeah.
gold piece cart, and you're doing a swap, and yeah, he's fine with that.
Alright, cool.
He's happy with that anyway, so he doesn't have to fuck around with the barrel.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys managed to deal with Barthens, and you guys...
Do we need to chip in for the wagon, or did somebody pay?
Yeah, I thought that was you. 'cause
I've
you
paid.
made the deal. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But,
if you're talking and you make the deal, I assume that you're giving him the money. Let's be clear about
I
that.
didn't have an issue with it. I just didn't know if somebody had already. So
Yeah,
I thought
like
Rain said she paid for the wagon, but I just
I
wanted to be
did.
sure if we were
Okay.
trading in the cart.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so as you guys start to leave Barthens, you guys...
Can I get a healer's kit before we leave?
Sure. So as you guys are taking off, you guys see the smith comes out, and he comes to both, kind of hails both Theron and Strike to him. Over here, over here!
Yes.
Wait, what was that?
I'll go over immediately.
So Strike and Theron, as you walk in, first of all, towards you, Theron, he takes out this gorgeous looking like katana, and it's in this like gorgeous sheath, kind of like it's got like this lightning design built into it. You're actually very impressed with the workmanship of it, and he says, "Here you go," and for you, he goes to Strike. Here you go, and it's the silver scimitar that you had asked for.
Rapier.
Okay. I had scimitar written down, but yeah, sure. Okay, so... Yeah. And he says, have a good day. Come back if you need more.
I want to go back to the inn and just ask the innkeeper if he has any message from that rogue.
So, as you guys... I mean, do you want to go to the inn now, or do you want to go deal with...
I'll wait for everybody else. There's no rush.
Yeah. I assume you guys are going to go to Harbin's and deal with that. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'll wait outside.
Alright, so...
He doesn't like me.
As you get to Harbin's, he's like, yeah, who's there?
We'll wait outside at Harbin's.
It's us. We're back.
Oh, great. Tell me, did you see my brother?
Yes, he's still alive.
Oh, that's good.
But, the rest of his camp wasn't so lucky.
Oh, no. What happened?
Some people are messing with his camp by placing some sort of toad in there.
Interesting.
So they were attacked by these weird bug creatures that came from underground.
But he's alive.
He's alive, and here's the docket to prove it. You know.
Slip it under the... Oh, great, great. And normally he kind of is chintzy, but right away he starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he puts out an even 100 gold pieces out the door.
Alright, we should grab it. Do you have anything else?
Not yet, but I do have some notices to go through here. Maybe check back in the morning.
Okay. See you then, I guess, unless you guys have anything you want to say to him.
Nobody wants to say anything to that guy.
While they went to Harbin's, I would have went straight over to Stonehill, straight over to the inn to talk to.
Alright, so you guys walk into the inn, and actually we can load that up. I got that loaded. I'll assume you guys all make your way there eventually. I'll move you guys downstairs. More importantly, Strike had mentioned that he was going to go there first. So Strike, you do walk up to the counter.
The bartender around?
And he looks at you. Oh, yes, actually, I have something for you. This was left for you. And it's a little note. And it's kind of like tied up, and like you can tell there's like kind of like almost like a stamp on it. And you can kind of read, it's like in your name, but it's almost like only you would be able to tell what it actually says. You're pretty sure it's kind of like in some form of thieves' cant.
All right. I'm hoping it doesn't say "screw you." thanks for the gold.
Do you read it?
Oh yeah.
All right. So when you read it, it does refer to what you were asking about the dragon, and it kind of just says that looked in several places, found some information. Hopefully this helps. And it kind of refers to a couple things. Be careful of its ice breath. Another thing says they can walk on ice very easily. And another thing that says that even though they're very bestial in nature, they're extremely smart. So keep your wits about you. And that's all it says.
Not super useful, but at least it's something. I will just pull out a pen and paper and scrawl in the same kind of like thievish, cantish language.
Okay.
Thanks for the info. Keep in touch. May have more work for you.
Okay, and
I'll give it to the bartender and say, if you see that individual, just you hand this to him.
And he just kind of looks at you and says, well, yes, it was one of the local children, but yeah, I guess I'll give it to them.
Can't hurt.
And it kind of is like, he's kind of wondering about this situation, but
I'm gonna signal Toblin to come over to me once Strike's not around.
Sure.
And I was kind of leaning close and just say quietly so that he can hear it. Anything Strike orders, make a tab. I will cover it.
Okay. He says there's no problems with that. You guys are most definitely quite tired at this point. You made a really long journey, a little bit further than you could actually do with a fast pace, so you're all feeling quite exhausted as well. So at this point, you're all like, yeah, we're done. You guys have enough to kind of eat and whatnot, so that'll be 5 silver pieces each for a room and food for the night.
I'll have just 1 mug of ale.
Okay, and then a mug will cost you 4 copper pieces as well. And then you guys kind of eat your food, and you're all kind of just like almost falling asleep at the table as you all just want like a really nice kind of sleep in your nice own bed kind of thing. I'll just move you all up there. There you go. Oh god. Oh god. Why is this happening? There we go. Alright, so you can all pick your own bedroom.
We good to go? Wait, did you move us?
Yeah, right side of the map.
Yes, here we are. Okay.
I can't remember what bedrooms you guys normally stay in, so just go where you normally go. Alright.
Lock my door.
Aaron, what are you doing? Are you going to bed, or are you just standing there? Are you there, Theron?
I'm trying to find an open room, but everything's taken.
There's one right here.
There we go.
Yeah.
I walked into everybody's room before I found it.
Alright. So, wait, can you see fine on this map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird because I have the dynamic lighting on this. I wonder if it's working now. But, anyways, you guys all pass right out. You guys don't even dream this night. You guys sleep very well. It's nice to sleep in a comfortable bed in your own room. You just pass right out, and as you guys wake up in the morning, you feel much stronger as you're all going to level 5. All right, so we're going to cancel the stream here for now. We're going to do all the levels, and then we'll come back all refreshed and ready to go. So thanks, everyone, for checking out the stream. We will catch you next time.